Cybernation Uncensored.
Hey, we are officially live. Everyone should be able to see us and hear us. Hopefully it's working much better this time around. Chat, let us know if you can hear me, you can see me. Everyone should be good. Just keeping in mind that, yes, face the netrunner. In fact, let me get the player overlay, Rufio, right there. He's going to be camera off. His audio was working much better without the cam right now. We'll get that fixed by the next time. This is our monthly one-shot, so we got a month to work out all the little glitches. I promise it was working fine until we went live. But now we restarted. It should be good now. Let's just go around. Everyone just say hello real quick to check the mics before we move forward. Go ahead.
Hello.
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 Rufio.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear Rufio. Awesome. Chat, let us know. Okay, cool. Hello, all. Everyone's saying hello. It sounds like they can hear us. Awesome. They can see us. They can hear us. Let's just move forward before we lose it. All right, one more time. I know we already did this, but this is our new team, Team Phoenix Rising, coming off of the ashes of Team Veritas. Lots to unpack there. Check out all the VODs on the Cybernation Uncensored YouTube. Before I go too deep in a recap and all that stuff, let's do like we always do. Let's go around the table. Everyone introduce yourself. Tell people where they can find you online and introduce your character. Val, start it off.
Hello. I'm Valerie, aka Big Val. Yeah. At cyber_Valerie. Find me there. Trail off into everything else. I am Phoenix, your Southern Belle. Once she hits her synth code, her voice changes. I don't know why, but it does. She's matured a lot since the last year and a half. A lot of things happen. Phoenix is ready all business. She's still a little bit of a pickpocketer, but she's definitely all business. She just wants to get the money done. Mission's ready to go. And she got her two favorite guys still hanging around. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the new team.
And a couple other expendables, right? Oh, no. All jokes aside. We'll get to that in a moment. All right, Chris.
Hey, I'm Chris. You can find me all on the internet at ColdSpider04. Today I'll be playing Tomcat the Tech. He's been super busy here recently trying to get his brain dances going and our little side project, which you'll see shortly. But I'm going to pass it along to Jancic to let him tell us about him.
Hi, I'm Jancic. I'll be playing the solo Wolf, veteran of the Fourth Corporate War, slightly crazy. Not doing so well sometimes. Doing better right now. Therapy is a wonderful thing. Cyberware is a wonderful thing. So therapy is a wonderful thing. Let's hear from the cannon fodder.
Oh, yeah. No, he's definitely been through some shit. Like I said, everybody check out the past VODs from Team Veritas to see exactly how this kind of evolved into Team Phoenix Rising. But before I get into all that and do a recap, let me explain. I'm GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the Game Master here, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. You can check out all kinds of gameplay, tutorials, GM tips, different series. We have Talk Nerdy to Me coming up on the last Friday now of every month. I've got my Shadows of Asterin, Dune. Every week I'm over on Sirenscape on Thursdays running that Cyberpunk Red. I mean, just way too much to mention. So just check out Cybernation Uncensored, all the live here on Twitch. Almost every day of the week we're live. You can come hang out and interact with people from our community, different Game Masters, games, and shows. All the VODs are on the Cybernation Uncensored YouTube, and then everything goes out to 30 plus podcast sites like Pandora, iHeartRadio, and such. So check us out. Give us some good ratings and stuff like that. Would really appreciate that. Subscribe and follow. All that good stuff. Also, we have a really active Patreon. That's why we have a couple new players with us every month. We're going to basically raffle off a couple players are going to get to come in and play with Team Phoenix Rising. It'll make sense in the gameplay too. I'm going to explain that when we get into it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But check out our Patreon and consider joining on the $10 tier or higher, and you can vote on Cybernation Uncensored topics, and then you can also be in the raffle to get down with some gameplay. Also win some free Cybernation Uncensored shirts and stuff like that too. Also, I want to give a shout out to the people that opted in on the shout out and have been supporting over there for quite some time. Chris Anderson, Rothan, aka Renegade 420, Matt James, aka GM Reservoir Panda, PWB, Steve Barr of Sirenscape. Shout out to Sirenscape, official sponsor of Cybernation Uncensored. Will Huddleston from former of Team Veritas, actually, right there, a rook in chat. Hopefully he's still with us, even though we had to kind of restart the stream here. Leaded Coffee, Cyber Smiley, Zach, aka Capricious Natures, Kevin Moreno, aka Savage McNavage, Nicholas King, aka King Square. Everyone's got an aka but me. Rufio, Zeno, Jamie Minch, Joseph Holder, John Erfurt, Tracy Goodwin, aka Stink Palm, Raven, Alex Maxwell, Chris Callies, Ryan Anderson, Terrafan, Volpes, Vox, Sapper, Bronx Smash, David Payne, Oddities, Tees with the Teas. I like that. Kevin, aka Craghorse, another aka. All right, thanks so much for the support and love. All of you are seriously the fuel on my fucking fire. You keep me making content, pushing this brand forward and expanding, and it means so much to me. I can't even begin to explain it or put it into words. Seriously, thank you. Hell yeah, this is Team Phoenix Rising, the first session. This is a one-shot last Wednesday of every month. The team is basically gathered up at their home base, which is an abandoned, renovated firehouse. Cold Spider. Basically, let me get to the character overlay. There we go. Tom Cat the Tech hung out with Phoenix, renovating the firehouse, while Wolf went back to Tokyo to just relax for a couple months, reconnect with Kira, a past member, maybe some family and such, but came back. They got together at the 24-hour cafe, reconnected, and they're back in business. They're running that brain dance in the bottom floor. That Tomcat has a sort of brain dance sideshow he does. And that's kind of a front, helps pay the bills, like I said, but it kind of keeps the lights on, so to speak. And like I said, it's a bit of a front for Phoenix to still do edgerunner gigs. She's rocking the Merc boards, still owned by the Sanguinetti family, just like Wolf. So they got gigs that they do, and they put out the word and hire a couple edgerunners every gig to help them out. And that's why you see Night Shift and Face here. They're basically here to help the team. And they've been awesome. They've been part of the community, not just here at Cybernation Uncensored, but you might see them around in other brands and just in the tabletop role-playing community. So excited to have them on this side of the table and this side of the stream, even though we've been having some glitches and technical difficulties. I think Bronx put it well, saying, welcome to professional streaming. This is just how it fucking goes sometimes. But yeah, happy to have you guys here. Let me go back to the player overlay and let you guys introduce yourselves. Tell people where they can find you online and introduce your character. And go ahead and give a little bit of a description of your character too, since it's new to everybody. But Bronx, why don't you start it off?
Yeah, so I'm Bronx. I go by Bronx or Bronx Smash. You can find me at Twitter at Bronx_Smash. I'm playing Nomad Night Shift. He's part of a transportation family. He does solo smuggling. His heritage is partial Lakota, and he has a long mohawk and a braid, and carries around with him a family heirloom weapon, a gunstock war club that is very special to him, and maybe we'll find out more about that later. But yeah, he's all about driving fast and going hard.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and I like the art that you made too. I know I mentioned it before, but with the glitch and stuff, I just want to reiterate that I did have some artwork to show off during stream. There's a couple other things too I'll mention later if it comes up, depending on, player agency and stuff. But your artwork that you made of that weapon, I really wanted to get that on there so everybody just know that I will get it up there next time, and we'll probably share it around on some social media in the Cybernation Uncensored Discord and such, so look out for that. Rufio.
Hey, yes.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm Rufio. I'm not really anywhere. I mean, I got the Twitter for Rufum. You'll see me in the Discord. I've been lurking and in the chats for since the beginning. Other than that, on Facebook, getting zucked all the time because he doesn't like me. But other than that, yeah, that's about it as far as my social omniscience really goes. This is like the first content that I've been a part of. So, and tonight I'm playing a netrunner called Face. He pretty much always wears his virtual reality goggles on. You hardly ever actually see his face, and his goggles will switch to different images and little weird things, depending on stuff happening. He always he likes to wear trench coat, combat boots and stuff. It's kind of weird. He likes to ride bicycles, kind of keep him in decent shape. He hates cars. He hates driving. He's all about just being more mobile, and he can't afford a car anyways. Who can? And yeah, that's about it. I think he's looking for work because someone recently stole his bicycle. So he needs some more eddies to get a new bike.
Nice.
That's him.
Nice, well done. And I should mention to chat, anybody watching, that you might have seen like the cameras just kind of go gray for a moment. There have been some OBS glitches, even beyond what we've been having tonight with cams and audio and stuff. So just bear with us. When I switch to FG and certain things, sometimes the cameras will go gray for a few seconds. I'm just waiting on probably the next update will fix that. This happened once before, and it kind of fixed on its own once we had an update. So yeah. I apologize if any of that glitch has happened. And hey, what's up, Raven? We see in chat mentions High Rider's second launch casting call coming soon. Yeah, so definitely we have casting calls in the Cybernation Uncensored Discord all the time. So make sure you join that. All right, let's get some Sirenscape sounds going. Let's put the team out in the streets. Keeping in mind, I am going to have to lower some of this music and sirens. I know I get messages from chat sometimes saying that sirens get a bit loud. It's a little intense.
Oh, it catches me on Thursday.
Oh yeah, well,
on
the drive home, you're watching Sirenscape, Cyberpunk Red stream, playing some Sirenscape sirens, and you're thinking cops are following you or pulling you over. I've heard it. All right, here we are. The team is basically in Night City. They're at their home base. In fact, let's go over to the map vision here, the little action board, so we can see the renovated firehouse here. The 3 levels. Basically, Night Shift and Face are kind of on their own right now. They're in their own apartments, coffin motels, boxes, maybe a local bar, wherever they are, probably fucking around on some merc boards looking for some gigs to make some money. Meanwhile, we have Phoenix, Wolf, and Tomcat at their home base, keeping in mind that Veritas meeting hologram is going to change to the new name of Tomcat's brain dance that is now taking over the bottom floor. Like I said, none of my images I wasn't able to get all of them going. Track all those +2s too. Thanks, Raven and Crack Horse. So the team's got a bunch more +2s. Oh, you got a few there. You got 4 +2s. The team is maxed out. They want to see the team succeed tonight, and that's great. I definitely want to see that happen too. But yeah, the team's hanging out at their brain dance facility, and it's pretty active. There's people in there. They're logging in. They're checking out this month's new installment. Tomcat, why don't you explain to us, since the neon sign isn't there, the new name of the building kind of representing your brain dance sideshow, and then explain this month's theme and what people can find in your brain dances. Go for it.
Well, the name of it was, we wanted to name it after Loopers, so we went with Looped. But this month's this month's showcase is what I call Night at the Horror Movies. So essentially, each brain dance is a cyberpunk version of established movies. Like, one is you're a thief trying to break into a house. However, someone's already broken into the house, and unfortunately for you, it's Atom Smasher. Or we have another one where you are checking out the new pizzeria, and it looks like the animatronics are a little bit more active than normal. We call it Five Nights at Donna's.
Nice.
Hear the place exploding with popularity.
Nice. Hey, thanks for the sub.
And then for the third, we basically have the concept of the superhero movie, which is basically Morgan Blackhand going out getting revenge, but he's doing as Morgan Blackhand does and doesn't kill anybody. But will this be the time he has to? As his trusty assistant, you'll find out.
Nice. Yeah, and it's pretty crowded. There's people plugged in. They're enjoying it. As long as you're having a successful brain dance sort of thing, you've got half of the bills covered. But you no longer have the media breaks and sponsors like you had before, so now the rest of the bills have to be covered by doing these edgerunner gigs. And while everyone's kind of enjoying that, the rest of you are maybe a floor or so up, maybe watching over the new security cam that Tomcat installed over the past couple months, watching the people downstairs while you hit up the boards, looking at the new gigs and seeing what's available. And suddenly Phoenix gets a message from Nico Sanguinetti, if you remember, owned by the Sanguinetti family. And Wolf, your agent, goes off as well. and there's kind of a long slew of messages on Wolf's agent. It seems like the Sanguinese have hit him up a couple times over the past few months while Wolf's been unwinding in Tokyo, kind of ignoring that fact. So there might be a little turmoil there. But Phoenix, the message basically just says, come into my office right away. I have something that you need to take care of. Bring your team. So you know that you have to do that. You basically put out the word on the Merc boards. Everyone come to, what is it called? Loops? Tomcat?
Loop back.
Oh,
It's a
loop back?
playback.
Oh, I like it. Okay, yeah. So you put out, come to loop back to the brain dance. Enter the facility. Plug in to the last brain dance machine on the left that says out of order. I imagine, what would they pick after their Tomcat? How would they get the message going?
They would go to that one, and they would pick extra hard mode, and when they click it, it will bring them back to us.
Nice. And yeah, I think what happens is you go in, night shift, face, both of you needing gigs, get on the boards, you find this gig, it sounds right, you can make a quick 1,000 eddies, it looks like, each. You'll have to basically go to loop back, get to that brain dance machine, go to the out of order one, plug in, click extra hard mode on a particular brain dance. Both of you go in there. It's a pretty active place, pretty hopping, lots of people. You see the out of service brain dance machine. Both of you plug in, noticing each other, kind of doing the same thing, maybe assuming that you're there for the same thing. I imagine you might give each other some interesting looks as it's happening, but the second you plug in and hit extra hard mode and hit that play button, both of you are dreaming. You're rendered unconscious. You're not sure exactly what happened, but flash forward to the evening. Loopback is now closed. Tomcat, Wolf, Phoenix, y'all have closed down shop. All normal patrons have left, and it's time to wake up night shift and face and welcome them to their gig. Would you do that downstairs at the brain dance? Would you move them upstairs into a room? How do you think you all would do that? I'll let you take it from here. Describe it and role play it out.
Everything happens downstairs. Nobody sees my private area.
I like that.
And I take over. Thank you very much. I'll go ahead and wake them up. Hello, boys. Just tapping them both from over. Hello. Gently grabbing both of their faces. Good morning. Actually, good evening.
When face.
So as night shift wakes up, he subconsciously starts patting himself down because he realizes something is not quite right and looks to make sure wallet, weapons, everything's with him. Also, low key checking for missing kidney.
Everything's there. What about face?
So when Face had plugged in to the brain dance and everything went out, like his goggles actually like did the blue screen of death. And when Phoenix is trying to wake him up or whatever, like it just goes staticky, and then it's just like rebooting, and like a whole like BIOS boot screen pops up, and he just like slowly like comes to, and he's just like checking his trench coat, checking his boots are still on, and he's just like, all right. that's one
Hey,
way
if
to
we
do
were
it.
to shake you down, we wouldn't have bothered to wake you up.
That's
Welcome,
fair.
gentlemen. Welcome. You have been chosen. You pricked the hard button.
Oh, boy.
My name is Phoenix, and this is Tomcat and Jasper. Wolf. Oh, I forgot who you were for a second. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. We got to chat later. Well, welcome. Are you feeling okay? Do you need anything?
Can I get a glass of water or something? My head's spinning.
little thirsty.
I grab a glass of water, over to him, just throw it in his face, like, you awake now?
Thanks, yeah.
Tomcat, this is our guest. You're so silly.
Oh,
We
sorry.
got
Glass after I threw the glass of water at him. Here.
Wipe my face off and just chuckle.
We can escort them to the front where we have like a little waiting area lobby.
So, what's the gig?
Well, I'm Phoenix the Fixer, and I have a little bit of a job we're going to go ahead and go to. And you two little gentlemen, I think you hit your hard. You're one of you has a net runner or something we can use.
Yeah. If you got a net architecture that needs broken into, I'm your man.
And you, my gentleman that disappeared.
Oop, did we lose Bronx?
Yeah.
I'm here. No, my camera just freaked out.
Yeah, you turned into a duck.
Yeah.
And Bronx
Hey,
and
listen.
Rufio a little bit quiet too. Make sure you talk in a little bit closer
Am
to
I?
it. Yeah. There we go.
That's it. Hard.
Was closer.
But yeah.
Is that louder?
Yeah, much better, much better. But yeah, Phoenix explains that you basically have a gig. You got to go to a location to figure out exactly what the gig is. Basically, going to meet with her boss.
And he's a very important boss, so be on your good behavior. Right, Wolf?
Yes, absolutely. Be on your best behavior if you would like to walk out.
So don't bring him water.
Exactly. Tom, you haven't met the boss before? Oh, you never took him over there, Phoenix? Well,
Well, there's no need to.
in for a treat.
There's no need. Does any one of you gentlemen have a vehicle?
Is anyone
yes,
seeing the
I
cam? Bronx, is your cam on?
Yeah, my cam started flickering on my screen, so let me see.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if it was on and I couldn't see it because I didn't want to shift the overlay. Yeah, we can see it now.
Yeah, no, let me see it. Okay.
There you are.
All right, cool.
I was asking if any one of you gentlemen have a vehicle.
Well, I had a bicycle.
Yes, I do, ma'am.
Oh, he's got a. Yeah. I had a bicycle, but some gonk stole it. Night City.
Well, I don't think
gimmick
all of
and
us can
it-
fit on a bicycle. Oh.
Had eggs on it.
Well, because mine car right now is we have it hiding because me and Tomcat did some little bit of a looting just to get some of our equipment done. So we have my car on a little bit of a hiding right now. So do you mind if we use yours?
Oh, yeah, no problem. It's all gassed up and ready to go. It's kind of my thing.
Nice.
All
Yeah.
right.
Why don't you just describe that vehicle as the team hops in and has Night Shift kind of take them to the Sanguinetti office. Describe it, Night Shift.
Yeah, so as you walk out to the parking lot, you see a dark red, high-performance, like sedan. Low-key just looks kind of like an average, everyday car, but under the hood, it's tuned up.
Nice.
He's got one of them sleepers.
Well, he's a nomad. Very nomad-like. But yeah, everybody gets into it as Phoenix kind of GPSs into the agent where you need to go, and you make your way to the Sanguinetti office, which is in a multiplex. It's a bit low-key. He does some import-exporting. If anybody's seen any of the previous stuff on the Sanguinetti family, I wish I would have had the fucking image. I doctored image like I've done for some teams. If you've ever watched me do Sirenscape with Leviticus, when I took like the Colonel and made them all cyberpunk, I did the same thing here with the Sanguinetti family. I had the whole Godfather image with the EMP lines and all that. It was great. It didn't upload. It wasn't on the right computer, so I apologize. We'll get that by next time. But the team makes it to the office, makes their way up, goes through the typical security check, weapons check, makes their way in. They're in the office. You make your way in there to see Nico Sanguinetti, extremely large man, sitting behind his desk in a modded, chromed out cyber chair with all kinds of spider legs and these sort of like tables shifted on top of the spider legs and such, with like charcuterie boards and meats and all kinds of like edibles and things and drinks. And as always, he's sitting there eating. You come in and he sees you all and Phoenix, come in, new team, everyone sit down.
Hello, long time no see.
I see
Even though I didn't-
you've got some new members. I heard what happened with your Looper and people, and they come and go. You've got new ones. We're good now.
Yes, and Wolf is here, as you can see.
Yeah, got words with you, but dude, you're back and you're lucky you're here. So do the gig, and we'll be back on.
He looks away from you, looks back at Phoenix.
All right, let's go over this gig. It's very important to me because it involves family. Basically, somebody has kidnapped my nephew. My nephew Enzo has been kidnapped, and they sent me this video, and they're basically going to extort millions of my eddies if I don't send it. They're killing him off.
He swipes his agent. Ping, ping, ping. Your agents go off. We'll say Phoenix shares it with Night Shift and Face, since Sanguinetti wouldn't necessarily have that. But all of you basically get this video. It pops up. You're seeing what Nico describes as his nephew, a young man, tied up to a chair. You see what looks like kind of a thuggish-looking guy, kind of in leathers and stuff. It's hard to tell. He has some type of hologram face scrambler thing in the video, a voice mod. And it just describes, like Nico said, you need to send funds. You have 1 week. Otherwise, we're going to kill your family. We're going to kill your nephew. And he even punches the nephew. You see the nephew, and kind of like blood coming out. He looks up. He's like, please, Nico, help me. And then the camera goes off. Nico goes on to explain, I've spent the past handful of days with my top people trying to decrypt this video, decrypt the account info for the transfer. It's too difficult. There's no in on that level, so I need an edgerunner team to work the angle from the streets, find out who's doing this, track them down, make them pay, and get my nephew back. And well, it so happens I have a netrunner team, so you're doing the gig.
Did they give you a location? It was just that location from the video.
They're giving no location. I have to send them the money.
Okay, so we're going through the video, trying to find out where he was and what kind of sounds we can get out of that video. And they said it's 1 week from today?
It's 1 week from when they hit me up. Well, that was a handful of days ago. You basically have a couple more days. Find out who this is, track him down, get my nephew, make them pay, and keep me informed the entire process. Any information you find out as this progresses, you keep me informed.
If we make them pay, you want it slow? Because I'm going back to when my kid was kidnapped, and it's like...
Yeah, he looks at Phoenix.
I like the new team members. Yes, make them pay.
All right, we'll head back to our shop and go ahead and start digging in on this. We'll keep you informed as soon as we get a location from this video.
Yeah, I don't know that the video's going to be much luck. Like I said, we've had my top people. They can't decrypt it. There's not much of an angle there. That's why we need a real edgerunner team to hit the streets. So get to work.
Point taken. Phoenix just hushes everybody out. That's where I'll cue to go, gentlemen.
I'm meeting you, sir.
He doesn't say anything else to me. I'm definitely walking out the door.
As the party is
I nod to him as I walk out and walk down to the car and get in.
Yeah, Face will actually respectfully take Sanguinetti's hand, do the whole respect thing like Don Sanguinetti. This will get handled, no problem.
Yeah, he looks back at Phoenix.
Again, I like the new people. The new people are good. This is good.
He goes back to eating and Face. You notice that the hand that you grabbed, the ring that you kiss, all that. You got like some food, some food greases on you. Like he's definitely munching down. But you pay your respect. You make your way out. You're back in a Night Shift's vehicle. Yeah, wipe it off. You're back in Night Shift's vehicle, ready to hit the streets. And as he said, find out who took his nephew, track them down, make them pay, get his nephew back, keep him informed. The entire process, the entire length of this gig. He wants to be informed along the way. But you got to hit the streets. You got to figure this out. And again, I am streamlining different parts of this. If any of them feel a little streamlined, it's because of we had some glitches. We're getting into it, and it is a one shot. So I want to make sure that we can knock this out in a session. So I apologize if some of them seem streamlined. So I want to get to some of the good pieces and stuff. But you got all that info. You're back in Night Shift's vehicle, and you're hitting the streets. I'll leave it to you as Night Shift is I guess maybe driving around, heading back to the home base as you all discuss the plan, the next steps.
Yeah.
And-
First,
and
I'd
I-
off Phoenix a little hand wipe for the finger chicken grease to clean up with, and say, so where to, guys?
But we can go ahead and hit a local bar. I guess the hall. We can go ahead and sit out there and have a couple cocktails, and we can go over there so we can meet up with Pickles. He's one of our little
guess
local
so.
little honchos. We can talk. And can you do anything on your computer while we're sitting there out in public? Do you need any?
That's what I was wondering. I know Sanguinetti said that his people couldn't crack anything, but is it possible for me to try and crack into this video that he shared with us? With
Yeah, you
electronics.
could. Yeah, give me your encryption, decryption. You can give it a shot. He said it was super difficult, which it is. But give it a shot. Yeah, you've got some +2s. You've got luck. You can always give it a shot.
Yeah. You want to use a +2?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Use a +2. Go.
Hey, Stink Palm. And
Stink Palm!
And John Erfurt. There's some more +2s. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 more there for you.
So I'm gonna use a +2. I forgot how to input that into this.
Um,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna roll.
It's down in the
Yeah,
bottom.
you
little
can
modifier button.
roll it, and then we can just manually add it. But in Fantasy Grounds, down on the bottom left, you should be able to add modifiers.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, yeah. Hold on. I'm already holding things. So I'm gonna roll my cryptography.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Critical
Ooh,
fail?
crit fail.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. You start.
What about you, Tomcat?
Yeah, you
think
start you start hacking into it, trying to get into the video, and somehow you actually end up deleting it and frying the file on your agent face.
Well, I guess the Don wasn't kidding around. That's some pretty tough encryption they got going on there. Either that or I'm just terrible.
Oh my heavenly stars!
Hey, Tomcats, can you get anything from that? Can you analyze it?
I'll give it a shot. Set cryptography.
And the
Yeah.
whole time they're working on this, we're on our way to that local bar.
Yeah. You're heading to the old combat zone, to the hole, which is just literally a hole in the wall. It's seen some combat and damage to the point where the front door is just where a mortar went off, and it's literally a hole in the wall where it goes in. They have an old jukebox, a bar. The place still hasn't really been cleaned or dusted since the damage, and since Fourth Corporate War rebuild on some of the structure, but it's functional. There's a bar, there's drinks, it's cheap, it's in the old combat zone. Phoenix does randomly have some connections there sometimes, but you're making your way there. Tomcat, what did you roll? Again, you're critical fail again. Fantasy Grounds is not happy with the team. Whatever's happening, same thing. You try to get in it, and the file fries and disappears, almost damaging your agent if you didn't delete it quick enough. But yeah, it's obviously some high-level encryption.
These guys are some pros. We're gonna have an issue.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little sticky here.
And yeah, you pull up to the hole, and yeah, there's music playing. There's people in there drinking, more than a handful. Bartenders there. I think her name's Liz, with her mohawk. She's hanging out. People are drinking stuff. You guys get there. You park on the side. Normal combat zone sort of shit happening during the day. People walking around. Things are busy. The random siren in the distance, gunshot here and there, that sort of thing, you know. But you enter the bar. It's as I described. What are y'all doing?
Go straight in and grab a cocktail. And look out for Pickles.
Gonna grab a drink.
Anyone,
this-
I want to do a look on the room and also to see how like the vibe of the place is. Because Phoenix is about to walk in the door.
Yeah, give me a perception. What was that, Tomcat?
I was saying, so this is the hole. It's glorious.
Really?
Yep, one big glorious hole.
Yes.
You bastards. Luckily, we're on uncensored. We're on Cybernation Uncensored's channel today with this. What's night shift doing?
Oh,
night
no.
shift. Night shift would be pretty much checking out the place. You know, looking to see what's going on. Maybe if there's any threats. What's about.
Yeah, you can give me a perception as well. What's Face doing?
Face is he's gonna look and see if any like he can notice any other net runners in the crowd and see if he can just strike up some conversation. Maybe feel around about any kind of high-end encryptions going around lately. Just,
Yeah.
you know, smooth like.
Yeah, give me your perception as well. And yeah, the rest of you go up, you grab a drink. Liz is there. She says, "What's up to you, Phoenix?" You know, sliding over a couple smashes to you all. Maybe a mixed drink, whatever y'all are ordering. Night Shift kind of scopes out the area, and it's, you know, kind of what you would expect from a hole-in-the-wall sort of dive bar in the middle of the old combat zone. Lots of salt of the earth looking people up in here. Some edge runner looking types, some randoms, some bag lady chic wearing looking people. Like it's definitely a hole in the wall sort of dive bar. But you're not feeling any sort of like threat level. The people are definitely keeping themselves. They're drinking for the most part. This place isn't like I don't know, just not really aggressive. People are kind of low key here. They drink. It's kind of a networking place.
So it's kind of like a low-key bar during a weekday.
Exactly.
Not a lot of people doing much.
Exactly. Yeah. And even a couple edge runner looking types are just kind of keeping themselves, chatting, drinking. No one's really looking like trouble or anything. And Face, you look around and yeah, same type of result like I just described as Night Shift seeing, but from your angle for what you're kind of looking for, definitely no high-end looking people. No, you don't even notice anybody with any virtuality goggles. Maybe there's somebody in here with some internals, but you're definitely not seeing anybody that looks like they come from money. Or, I mean, you guys look like you look more like successful edge runners than most of the people in this bar.
Okay.
Yeah. And Phoenix, yeah, looking around, you're not seeing much. Crit fail. Maybe you're in conversation with Liz too much, grabbing that first drink. But just a little scan. Yeah, people are here, but nothing in particular. And now you're
I
all...
don't see pickles.
Well, a real bad perception there. You're not really seeing it. You just kind of quick scan, but you see a bunch of people, but nothing in particular. What was that, Tomcat?
Has my character met him yet? Like during those like couple months that we were.
No, I don't think you guys ever did hit up Pickles.
No.
Okay.
So once Phoenix goes over to look at Pickles, I want to talk to Pickles. I want to.
Is he there? We didn't.
Well, no, she looked around, had a bad
didn't see him.
perception, didn't really see, couldn't really pick him out or see. You know, she's talking to Liz right now. You can do the perception though. You know him. Yeah.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah, go for it, Wolf. That's right. You met him.
Mhm.
I wish I would have had my drink props. Damn it, Val. We put them away. My
Oh,
props
yeah, I
for
was
filmmaking.
cleaning.
I usually have a bunch of drinks when I play Pickles. You know.
He's a little bit of an alkie.
Yeah, Wolf, 26. You see right through the crowd instantly. Back in the corner booth, you see Pickles there. He's kind of like leaned back, kind of like just gazing off towards the side, bobbing to the music a little bit, holding a mixed drink, couple beers. He's got a vape hanging out of his mouth. He's just kind of like looking off.
I'll kind of
Pickled in his own alcohol.
I'll tap Phoenix on the shoulder and kind of nod in his direction.
Oh, there he is. Oh, Lordy. Let's see if we can get any information out of him.
I'd like to actually look around while she's going over there to talk to him and see if anyone's noticing that she's going to talk to him.
Yeah, you're getting a read on everybody. You got excellent perception. You're on high awareness. You're in the middle of a gig, and yeah, you can confidently say that like no one's paying y'all mind. No one's really noticing you. Everyone's kind of keeping to themselves. Daytime, low key drinking, you know. But you make your way over to Pickles, and the second you all walk up, Pickles kind of snaps out of his daze and just like looks over. Oh, Phoenix, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while. It's a new team. Come sit down, man. What's up? He starts drinking. You just buy me a drink.
I wave him. Go ahead, get him whatever he wants. Tell everybody to sit in.
At this point, I'd walk up and bring the smash that was handed to me and hand it to him. Says, "Here you go, man."
Yeah, man. I like this guy. This is cool. He starts drinking it.
His name is Night Shift.
Nice to meet you, Pickles.
Nice. What's up?
We got Tomcat.
Hey, how we doing?
This is a new guy. This is another kitty. I know I met a kitty before. It's like an alley catty.
And we got Face here. And you know Mr. Wolf over here.
This face guy's creeping me out, man. It's that face mask glowing in my face. You see, he's kind of tripping out over Face's virtuality goggles. Anyone that missed out when we had Rufio's camera on earlier has this awesome face mask with all this LED stuff. We will get the cams working by next time he's in the raffle and gets to play. But yeah, Pickles is kind of tripping out on that a little bit, Face.
Yeah. Face kind of just slyly switches the visual to something just like super psychedelic, just nutty. And
Yeah.
just,
That's
but,
kind
like,
of tripping me out, man. Oh. And he just kind of like gets lost in it and he's just zoned out.
And while they're doing that, I would like to look on my agent to start doing like a library type search thing, just to see if I can figure out anything related to any criminal high-end encryption stuff going on, like, you know, dark web type stuff, maybe, if
Yeah, go for it. Give me your library search. Give yourself the +2 from agent. And yeah, and the rest of you sit down as Face kind of gets into his database searches and things like that. As Pickle seems zoned out on the psychedelics.
Pickles, darling, have you heard any gossip about any recent weird kidnappings lately?
Oh, kidnappings like lots. This is a nice city, man. It's human traffic almost every day. Every day.
How about for the Sanguinettis?
Oh, Sanguinettis, you say?
Mm-hmm.
All of a
His
sudden,
nephew.
kind of snaps a little serious. And yeah, Phoenix, why don't you give me? Let's see. I'll let you see your. It depends on your approach. What you're thinking on your approach. First off, Face. Yeah, not a lot is coming up. Again, whatever encrypted this on this level and whatever you saw within the programming that fried and stuff, you're not finding anything in any of the databases about it. It must be some new tech sort of thing that decrypted this. It's definitely some high-end shit. But Phoenix, what do you think your approach with Pickles would be? Are you trying to kind of be nice and persuade him? Are you using your streetwise sort of like angle to see if you can get information? Are you interrogating him a little bit and trying to get it out? Or like, what's your approach going to be? Because that'll determine what skill.
Well, with Pickles, since I know him very well, you have to kind of like flirt a little with Pickles. So it's kind of a flirt intimidation with him to get actually information out of him.
I like it. Do persuasion. Let me get persuasion. Don't forget, you got a shit ton of +2s from chat.
Yes,
you got luck.
I'm gonna use.
You know?
I'm gonna use 2 of those since we have a lot. Mark that off before I forget.
I believe we have 6 now, so that's if you use 2, that's down to 4.
Hey, Critical Clown in chat says they're gonna join up and maybe come play with us sometime. They're gonna jump into the raffle. Hell yeah!
Oh,
Nice. Yeah. How are you approaching it? What are you gonna say to Pickles? How are you gonna approach this? Because it's definitely successful. It's a great roll. Go for it.
You know how the Sanguinetti had a little nephew that was always a little ant in the pants to get them in trouble? Well, he was kidnapped apparently. So now we gotta figure out kind of where he is so we can get him. You know how the Sanguinettis are with me. I have to do this business. So I know you hear the gossip with all these little ladies, so you know they probably have something of somewhere where he is.
Oh yeah.
Any information.
Talking about that little Enzo nephew guy. I know the Sanguinettis, and I try not to fuck with them too much. Like they'll be gone. You won't exist anymore. Like it's just fucked up. But I did hear some shit. Phoenix, come here.
What is it?
Listen.
She gets really close and she starts recording everything.
Oh yeah, his breath is hard liquor. Hard liquor. Really hard liquor breath. Right
Okay.
up on you, you know what I mean? But he's right up on you. Yeah, listen, there's the Abrams family. I know that they got lots of enemies, but I'm telling you, the Abrams family been gunning for him recently. And I heard they jacked up his nephew Enzo or something. I'm not sure, but I know that they've been posted up. Apparently they got a couple rooms at Biggie's Beds over in South Night City. That's where they've been posted up for I think the past week.
Ooh, darling, that is some juicy gossip.
I was gonna say these guys also would have had some like super high-end tech stuff that they'd be buying. Like they'd be buying like high-end encryption devices. So, any seen anything like that?
I don't know. I don't know what they buy. I mean, they deal in all kinds of random shit. The Abrams are kind of they're kind of just low-level crime punks, man. They like a crime family, but kind of they should be a gang. I don't know why they think they're a crime family, but they're posted up at Biggie's beds. I know that, and I'm pretty sure they're fucking with Sanguinetti's.
I think we got a starting point there, darlings.
Hey, come here.
What is it? Come.
Hey, what about grab me another drink?
You need a meal.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll get you-
strictly fluids, the doctor said.
I'll get you another fluid, my darling.
Yeah,
I
he
need
seems happy.
the second half of my Johnny Hess Silver Hand that I haven't drank over to him.
Nice. Yeah, he's happy. He's putting down the drinks, and you can tell he's getting more and more buzzed by the second. But Phoenix was able to get some information out of him, which was great. Now you at least know, like he was able to confirm, and you're pretty confident with that. You had a great role, and you know that this is one of your connections, one of your guys on the streets, ear to the ground, sort of salt to earth, guys. Although drunk, but he does know his shit. And yeah, he's confirmed. Like the Abram family apparently is fucking with the Sanguinettis. They might be tied up fucking with his nephew. He does know that they apparently got a couple rooms at Biggie's Beds over in South Night City. They've been posted up there for like the past week from what he said. It all kind of aligns with what Nico Sanguinetti was saying, But you have that info. I'll let you all take it from there as maybe you finish your drinks and discuss the next approach or plan or things.
So are we going to head to that place, that location now, or are we going to do something else?
Are we gonna go ahead and go do some recon?
Okay.
Yeah, we need Wolf to go do some recon, check out some stuff. Maybe you can work on the cyber stuff. All you guys can do your little magic.
Okay, well, we're going to do some recon. I can definitely get us over there. I'll just go ahead and plug that location into my internal agent and pull the GPS up for it, since I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, just get me to an access point.
Oh, yeah, you pull it up, and it's in South Night City. It's called Biggie's Beds, and it doesn't take you long at all. You're in the old combat zone. Just takes about 30 minutes to get through traffic and through the different combat zones over there. You pull up to what looks like a dive motel, kind of in the shape of a U. Again, I'm going to hop over to Fantasy Grounds and bring up our map so the team can see it. Chat, please bear with me. I know the cameras are going to go gray. It's been an OBS glitch. Hopefully it'll fix soon, but I'll get the cams back on in just a second. Bear with me. Kitty!
Bear with me. He said no.
Alright, all of you should be able to see now. Hopefully our cams are back. I apologize, chat. If we went gray, I believe it's still glitching on us.
It's back.
Okay, cool. Alright, everyone can see us. Nice. And there you go. You should be able to see. Oh, let me zoom it out a little bit just so we can get a better view of it. Get the cams back on. And
Where are you guys going?
there we go. You pull in. All of you should be able to see the motel there. It's kind of like a U as you're going down the main street through South Night City. You can kind of pull off into the parking lot or keep going by, but you see how it is.
I think I'd do a couple drive-bys as we're discussing a plan. Whoever came with me, if everybody came with me.
Yeah, we all go together.
And then I would probably not park directly in front of the place, but like maybe on the image north or south, so top or bottom, just slightly back, so that it's not like we're all just pulling up in a car. Be a little bit low key.
Yeah, as he's doing some drive-bys, I'm going to be looking for security cameras. Also going to be looking for anything that looks suspicious towards the hotel.
Yeah. What about Tomcat?
I'll probably go to Jen so you can keep looking out for any kind of like terminals or anything like cameras or turrets. There we go. Or make sure they don't have any kind of defense like that.
And what about Face?
While we're going around doing this recon, I would like to try and do a scanner.
Oh, yeah.
Like a scanner action to see if I could find any kind of access points or anything, you know.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Everybody, everyone, give me a perception. Night shift. You have a -2 because you're driving, but you still got a perception. You're still checking it out. And face, give me a interface instead of a perception. Sorry.
And don't forget we got those +2s.
Oh yeah, you got tons of +2s in luck, so don't forget to use them.
As I pushed mine, I forgot to use it.
I know. Oh, and a little homebrew I do is you can use +2s or luck after the roll at double the cost. So if you forget to use a +2 or luck and then you roll and it really you feel like you want to change that result, just use 2 times the amount of luck or +2s to get to adjust your roll.
Ooh, Phoenix is getting naked.
So I got a 12 for perception, but I know I'm definitely more concerned about keeping us on the road.
No, it makes
Don't
sense.
kill us.
Yeah, I love when the dice kind of align with the role play, you know. So yeah, you check it out, and it's as I described, a real dive motel. It looks like there's a couple vehicles in the parking lot. You don't see any people coming and going. You can see a front sort of manager's office that you can see there on the bottom left. Other than that, nothing else is sticking out. You're focused on driving. What did Tomcat get and Wolf?
19.
I got 15.
17 and 19. Yeah, both
Yes.
of you see there's a security camera above the door by the manager's office, and you can see what looks like a drop-down turret right there that can kind of cover the whole parking lot of this internal U of motel. And the reason you see it is because it's kind of rusted and kind of half open. You can see the barrels kind of poking out. Again, it's a rundown motel. But you see that? There's a camera. There's a turret. What did you get, Face?
14 for scanner interface.
Oh, nice. Yeah, driving by, you can tell there's definitely a system. It looks like there's a main system in the office, and then it looks like some of the rooms have access points. You can see some of them look like they're run down, like maybe half working, but it looks like maybe some of the rooms should have access to the system as well if they're granted. Like some of these motels, if you pay, like they'll give you access to their system if you want to, check databases, things like that. But this being a real rundown motel, you can tell, like not all the rooms are picking up with them. You know what I mean? Like they're probably broken and such. But you can tell there is a main system coming from the manager's office.
Okay, I'll relay that to the rest there, and like how do you want to infiltrate this, guys?
I say we go get a room for the night, right?
Yeah. I could probably distract the person working the front desk if Face wants to get on the system or try to get them.
Well, do we even know if they're actually right here today? We need to figure out what's going on with that before we start getting in there. Do we see any of their? Do we recognize any of their cars or anything? Anybody notice?
Yeah.
I was hoping that he could get in the system and get a list of people over there and whom I can tell.
Yeah, I think all these ideas are really good. Let's start it off with just a basic library search, everyone, just to see who or if anyone gets some information on the Abram family, so you even know what you're looking for or that sort of approach. But no matter what, y'all can, as you're looking that up, you're pulling in, you're parking, you're making your way into the manager's office to potentially either get a room or see if you can access the system there or whatever. I like that. Oop, did we lose Bronx? Oh, we lost his camera.
I thought I was.
Oh, mine went to street. That was weird. Huh. Where did they go to?
There.
There we go, library.
There it is.
There we go.
And yeah, you should get a +2 on library search when you're using your agent, just so you know, for future reference. But it won't make a difference. That wasn't a very good roll, anyways, for Phoenix. But that was that was a great roll for Tomcat, though. Wolf, not that great. But let's see if we can get Face and Bronx.
Yeah,
His phone died.
I rolled up there. I got a 16 on there.
Oh, Bronx's phone died.
Yeah, he's coming back once in a sec, turning it back on.
Oh, okay. Lots of technical difficulties. I really appreciate chat tolerating us. I swear it's not our first time streaming or playing. I promise you. It's just the internet fucking with us.
It's the new year. That's how it all starts.
It's the glitching. It happens. It happens. Like I said, I had trouble. We had problems with Shadows of Astarin Monday. I don't know if it's an OBS update or Fantasy Grounds or something, but it's been graying out the cameras, and then we've been having trouble in Discord. I know on the Sirenscape stream we had frozen cameras for a while, so hopefully we'll just give it a minute, and Bronx will be able to plug his charger in and hop back in here. Okay, but yeah, you at least do the library search. Face, you want to give me library search?
Yeah, I was the first one that rolled, actually. I got a 16 up there.
Oh, okay, sorry, I missed that one. So yeah, you and Tomcat both basically bring up the Abram family, and there's some definite articles and things that come up, showing some of the Abram family members, talking about them basically starting off as a gang, upgrading up to a crime family, basically getting in trouble for different crimes and things, and those sort of petty things and theft kind of upgraded into laundering and all kinds of fucked up stuff. Like they've upgraded to a bit of a crime family, but they've still been known to do some like booster gang-ish things. They're definitely not as high class or high level as Sanguinetti and some of the more powerful crime families. They're a lower level crime family. But you're able to bring up and see that, like, within the family, there's more than a handful. They've been known to hang out in different small groups and things like that, work together, work separately. They're kind of a bit loose-knit, but you do see some images of different ones, names like Janko, Sori, Richard, Blake, things like that come up. But now at least you have that knowledge, and Wolf and Tomcat, you share it with the rest of the team. So now everybody is aware of kind of the different looks of the Abram family and stuff like that. So if you were to see them, you would know if it's a decent perception.
Okay. So we're looking forward to keeping out for these guys while we're hunting.
Well, Solo, what do you think? Should we lay back and get a room? Like you keep saying that, so is that a good plan?
I think so. I mean, just go in here and find out where they're at.
If some of these rooms,
they try getting in to the system in there, we can distract the front.
Well,
if he gets what we need, then we can just say, "Oh, well, forget it. You're charging too much money or something or another," and walk out.
Face, what are you saying?
From what I could tell, like the office does have the best access point, but I can see that some of these rooms also kind of have some access points that I could make use of if you guys wanted to go the route of getting a room.
How much money we got there, Phoenix?
I can cover it. Because you know what? We didn't even get what we're going to get paid from Sanguinetti. Totally hate talking business with him when it comes to money.
Just let him pay me whatever, and I might not get paid at all this time. I think he's kind of pissed off at me. He wouldn't even speak to me.
That is true. So yeah, I'll put it on my tab. That's fine.
Now, Wolf and Phoenix, if they were to see you, they would know you work with the Sanguinettis, right?
I don't think they would know me.
No,
Okay.
They wouldn't know, yeah.
They're kind of,
Yeah, they don't know that we work with them.
I didn't know if, like, I'd walk around the hotel, take a look around.
Oh, yeah. You could.
Must have,
Yeah, you can do that. You can walk around and take a look and stuff. Yeah, give me a perception while you're looking around while Phoenix, Wolf, and Night Shift go into the manager's office. Tomcat, you walk around taking a look. Wolf, Night Shift, Face, and Phoenix end up in the manager's office. Yeah, you make your way in there to basically find, Biggie. It's Biggie's Beds is the name of this motel. You see Biggie sitting down there at the desk. He's a larger man. Phoenix reminds you a little bit of Meatball from previous sessions in a sense. But this guy, he looks like he possibly could have Netrunner. He's got some virtuality goggles kind of flipped up. But he also has some scarring and stuff on his face, and he has a cybernetic arm. Like, he looks like he's been in some battle in his day, too. It's hard to get a good read on this guy. Maybe he's multi-classing, can't tell. But when you enter, you quickly like, "Hey, welcome, I'm Biggie. You need a room?"
Yes, my dear. Yes, we do.
All right, it's just 100 a day, or 20 an hour.
And he looks at Phoenix and winks.
Darling, I need the whole day.
Oh, he looks at the rest of the guys. Ha!
I guess you are in luck.
Face's virtuality goggles changes to like a cutesy embarrassed emoji. You know.
The timid one. Hey, you're probably gonna need one of these. He tosses a couple prophylactics at you.
He like awkwardly catches them like.
You're kind of getting a feel of what type of motel this typically is now. Definitely dive.
Night Shift would roll his eyes at that whole transaction.
All right, just 100 eddies. You need it for a night. That's fine.
Yep, here you go, my dear.
Yeah, you get
Hand him
the,
over 100 eddies.
yeah, you get the 100 eddies. He kind of goes back in his computer. You see him kind of like logging in. He goes back, grabs a key card out of like this rack of cards, tosses it over to you.
Says, yeah, room 2. You got it.
Hey, this got a connection in it. My
Well,
friend here gets to do some freaky BD stuff, so
oh,
we kind of point out space.
okay. Well, yeah. I mean, some of the rooms, some of them work. It's hit or miss.
What's that?
Can we get one that works then?
Yeah, give me
Video off.
yeah, give me 1d10. Let me know if it's under your luck stat.
Okay. No, it is my luck stat.
It is.
Yeah.
You're lucky. Let me see. Yeah, room 2. It still has access. It'll get you to the database, local database info and stuff. It at least has that.
Awesome.
Phoenix just winks and walks on out slowly.
Yeah, and you make your way out to see room 2. Again, chat, bear with me. The cams might go gray as I go adjust the map here, so just bear with me. And get out of here. Let me see if I can reveal some of this stuff for you.
I walk out. As soon as I get outside, I go to Phoenix. Oh God, this place is so sleazy. I can feel it dripping off of me.
I think I need a shower after just walking into that office.
God.
Wait until we go into room,
Not in
gentlemen.
here.
Wait
Not
until we
in
go
here,
in that
though.
room.
I ain't touching nothing
No
in there.
UV lights. No UV lights, please.
Let's just for the sake of order, not that you're entering combat, I'm putting everyone in the combat tracker, and then I'm going to get people's tokens onto this map into room 2. As you see, you should be able to see it on the map there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then I'll put Tomcat out in the parking lot there. Tomcat, feel free to look at. I put Wolf on the bed. He's already laying down. Look at that. He's already chilling on the bed, taking a nap. But no, Tomcat, you make your way around, kind of scoping out the area. Did you give me a perception?
Oh, yeah, I got a 21.
Nice.
So I used one of the plus.
Nice.
Or you use one?
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, as you are making your way around, the from the corner doors, if you look at the map, I'm still kind of learning on Fantasy Grounds maps how to like map and trigger where I'm looking, so just bear with me here. If you're looking at the map, the top right corner of the room, right, there's a door all the way in the top right corner. There's 2 doors over there, 2 separate rooms.
It has a red door.
Well, there's 2 doors up there. There's one up in the top right corner, and one right next to it with no windows. When Tomcat, when you were scoping out the area, in fact, let me see if I can pull a token out of that. Again, chat, bear with me. I know our cams go gray when I click it. It's some type of glitch. Hopefully we'll get that update.
If Tomcats is out there by himself, I want to keep an eye out of the window. Keep an eye on him.
You're on the bed.
We'll use these tokens for reference, even though they're not exactly what the people look like, but we'll say that the female bottom-looking one there that you see is representing Enzo, Nico Sanguinetti's nephew. And the top one, Tomcat, you recognize as Janko, part of the Abram family. You know, you had the successful look up, so you recognize them right away. But they come out of that door that they're standing in front of. They step out of that door, talking to each other, and you clearly see Enzo, Nico Sanguinetti's nephew, like laughing with them and like put his arm on the shoulder of Janko Abram and even lean in, and the two guys like kind of like kiss for a moment, and then you see the Janko Abram kind of like smack his ass, kind of pushing him towards the corner, and you see the corner door open up like next to the room that they just came out of, and they go into that corner unit. As it opens, you can clearly see one of those Doberman 500s, and you can see some other movement in there. I'm playing off of your great perception. You see the Doberman 500 kind of like perk up, one of those drone Doberman 500s made by Savoil for security. And somebody else in there, it looks like they're sitting back there in there, like there's definitely some other movement as they go in and then close the door. And again, chat, bear with me as I get these tokens taken care of. I know cams go gray, but I also want to bring up the imagery of the Doberman. There it is on the overlay. I know chat, my players might not be able to see it because it's on the overlay. You'd have to look at the screen, but you've probably seen it in black chrome anyways, and you might have seen it on the Sirenscape stream recently. That team also ran into one of these, but that's what it looks like straight out of black chrome. Shout out to RTG. Love that Doberman 500. But yeah, Tomcat, that's what you see. You basically see Enzo and Janko Abram come out of that one room, close it, kind of laughing, joking with each other, even flirting a little, kiss, and go into the other room where there's a Doberman, maybe somebody else hanging out, acting kind of friendly and shit. But you just saw that.
Yeah. I'm going to get on my agent and be like, I'm going to hit up Val and be like, hey, so I found them, but I think the situation may be overblown. I'll be back. What room are you guys in? I'll meet you back there.
Room 2.
So I'll go to room 2, meet them up, catch them up on the information.
All of you are aware that what Tomcat saw too now.
Okay. So as he walks in and he's telling this, I would have been checking my mag for my assault rifle, my handgun, and patting my trusty war club on my back, getting ready to throw down, and then going like, really?
Oh, Lord, is that little shit trying to get money out of his own family? Is this what we're doing? Oh, Lord.
What it seems like.
You want to give
So you want to
give
tell
Nico
them?
a call?
Well, I'm going to let him know that we have a kind of an idea where he is. I'll go ahead and send him that on my agent. But we should definitely be a little more snoopier before we go ahead and tell him anything. So if you can get on, start doing your netty stuff you guys do, and I'll go ahead and send a little message to him saying we got kind of a location, but we'll let him know what's going on soon. So I just send that little message to my boss.
So you're not going to fill him in on what's going on? You're just going to, what are you going to say?
I'm just going to let him know that we have like a kind of a location so far, not letting him know what we saw. We want to get more information before I give him anything. So I'm just going to let him know, hey, we located it, but not.
Okay.
We located kind of where he is.
Okay, he messaged back, what the fuck does kind of mean? What is going on? And then your agent starts ringing.
Hello?
Phoenix, what the fuck is going on? What do you mean you kind of found him? What happened to my nephew? Is he
we
okay?
found him. He's perfectly fine. He's gonna find out who's doing it. We haven't got that little information.
Who's doing what? What is going on?
That's what we're trying to find out. You told me to keep you informed, so I'm just getting informed that right now we have a little bit of a lead, and I will call you back soon as we have the rest of it.
So you're telling me you might have a lead. You're telling me you might have a lead. That's all you got.
Yeah.
The fuck, Phoenix?
He hangs up the agent.
I'm like, all right, guys, we got only a few moments before he gets a little bit more pissed and calls back. So we gotta figure this out, because I do not want a turf war with these families. It's like Romeo and Juliet, like those old books we used to read back then.
Yeah, he's trying to extort money out of the boss, though. I don't know if if we tell Nico that, he might just tell us to take them all out. He's not going to be happy about that.
So, in the process of this, Face will get to the wherever the access point. It's like as close to the access point as possible.
Yeah,
Pull
it's right.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
and
need to get lots of evidence, video of all this
yeah.
happening, everything that covers our asses that we didn't fuck up.
he opens up his trench coat, and you see he's got a hole cut into the lining, and he just pulls out his nice fancy Raven microside Phoenix cyber deck. Plugs in his interface plugs, and he's ready to go.
Nice.
Go like that when I go to the supermarket.
What's that?
I have a trench coat like that has a hole in it when I go to the supermarket.
You know, them thrift stores, man.
Yeah, and Face, you're able to jack in. You get into the system, and it looks like it basically has 2 levels. You pop into the top level, and you can see where there used to be a password where it's permanently encrypted open, like it's been made for the room, to be public. And then you can see, like I said, where it drops down a level, but on the top level where you're at, it enters open password and access to a database data term that looks like it's marked as Biggie's Bed's data term. So he must have some type of sync up to the local block's data term, like he said, to give rooms access to information.
And that's on the first level.
Yep.
So I guess that but there's a second level.
Yep.
Said so I guess I need to do a Pathfinder check on that, I guess. to see
Sure, you
what's-
can do that. Yeah, go for it.
it's- And I have the SIA program that should give me a +2 on that. I haven't actually
Nice.
done net running, so yeah. So
Yeah, no problem. I can explain it as we go too, and we can also streamline some things. Like I won't make you load every program before and take all that time. I like to streamline some of that stuff. But absolutely, you got the interface, you got your +2 because of the added app and program, giving you a 12, which allows you to see down to the second level, and you can see that there's nothing down there, no like black ice, nothing like that or anything. But there is another password, a password 10, and because you got a 12, you can see through that, and you can see that this password basically goes to a sort of a horizontal access point. It doesn't drop down other levels. It goes horizontal. It seems to connect to a main system in the manager's office. Not even having to do a deduction, you can kind of assume, especially being a net runner, probably all these mini systems, giving rooms access to the local database so they can get information and stuff, but the main manager has a connection to each room through this password 10 kind of blocking off people, but you can see right through it that that's what it is.
Okay. All right.
And you still have a couple net actions.
Right. Yeah. So I'd like to move down to that next level, and I guess I got to do the back door to get past that password.
Yeah. Dropping down
Down
a
here.
level is a free action. So you still got 2 actions. Give me that back door.
Just 11.
Nice. That does it. Yeah, you break through the password, and it's like I described. You can see that there's a sort of horizontal access point that travels basically to another system. And you can see where it kind of opens up into this sort of glow, like it enters a much larger system. Maybe has a few levels or something, but you have access to it.
Okay. That sounds like I should probably do another Pathfinder down that way to get a better idea of what all is.
Absolutely. Like as a net runner, your options here, like, you have one more net action. You've already opened the password. You could enter it, putting you at the top level of that system, but then you have no more net actions for that round. You could, hold it and let other people do something, come back to you, so you have all of your full net actions ready to enter there to do things. Or you can do, like you said, use this net action, do Pathfinder, and see what's over there initially. And then when you get back to your turn, you'll know, and then you can have all your net actions to do whatever. So those are your options. Or you can jack out and call it a day and say, fuck it.
Right. Yep. I'll do another Pathfinder just to that way I can get a better idea of what I'm doing here.
I like it. Smart. Go for it.
And then the +2 from the
Oh, yeah.
C,
No, that's badass. That's 16. You're seeing right through this system. It's a decent system, but it's a dive motel. You can see right into it, and you're seeing it goes right to a top level, and there's a lich posted up there. Black Ice Lich just posted up. You can see him there. He looks basically like a metallic skeleton draped in black robes. His hands are studded with blackened rings sparking electricity, and he's just posted up on the top level. You can see him kind of just vision at the main access point. In the lobby. He doesn't even notice that you're coming in through the back door, the access from the room. Normally, patrons here probably can't even get through that password 10. But he just posted up on the top there, a lich. And you've got that Pathfinder, you see right down through it. There's 3 levels to this system. It drops down to another level. And you can see there's a control node 8. Then it drops down to a 3rd level where there's a file ID 8 and a control node 10. And you can see right through all of that shit. You can tell that, the control node has, let's see. No, you can't see exactly what's in it, but you can see that they're there. Yeah, you can see there's a couple, 3 levels, 2nd level control node, 3rd level control node, and file, top level a lich. But that ends your net actions. As you check all that out, we go back around to the team posted up in the room. You see Face fucking around in there. He's describing what he's seeing, how he found a horizontal access. He can see into the manager's system or whatever, as described, and all of you are posted up there.
And personality goggles changed to the hacker man meme.
Hell yeah.
Tomcat, did you get any of that recorded when you saw them out there, or did it catch you by surprise?
It caught me by surprise. I didn't have any way to record it, so.
That is so shisty.
I felt like they would have got mad if I pulled my agent out and was like,
Yeah, you don't have really much tat.
What was that, Night Shift?
no.
I think you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Do we know if there's any cameras pointed towards that direction, or are they all pointed towards the front?
You know that one security camera is kind of right above those 2 windows and manager's office, facing in towards the U parking lot. So you can assume that
Okay.
camera can see the entire parking lot and all those units,
Well, if we want to cover our own butts, we probably want that footage where it shows them doing the little flirty butt slap thing or whatever he was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can get there and clear us from being ever here anyway. So I assume he's heading that way. He's got some change mask thing now, so he must be into the thick of it.
Yeah. But what does everybody else think besides getting that footage to at least show the boss man what's actually going on, or what's we think is going on?
Yes, we need access to those cameras.
yeah, we can't just go in and get them. They got that puppers there, so I don't want to get bit.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that either if we don't have to.
Yeah, I think you should send that to Nico, and if we can get it, send it to him and let him tell us what he wants.
Yeah.
Hijack the email you say and respond to it?
If we can get that camera footage, send it over to Nico Sanguinetti and say, this is what we found. What do you want us to do?
Yeah, and we can streamline that a bit. Let's go back over to Face. Let's and unless anybody wants to interject with anything to help or along the way, I'm going to kind of take out the limited amount of internet actions, interface actions and stuff, and let's just kind of streamline that. Let's let Face get in that system and do what he needs to do, so you guys can move forward. So Face, over to you.
Wait, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I was going to let Face know, since we saw the manager had the virtuality goggles, if he runs into trouble, I can always run over there and distract him. How's
Yeah,
that
that
sound?
could certainly help if things go a little south on me. Most definitely.
So I'll prepare for that just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. What do you want to do? You want to just hang out in the room and be ready in case Face tells you something,
well,
or are you going out to look?
What
or
I'm
are you
gonna do is, I'll probably hang out by the door. And if he says he's in trouble, I'll just walk over there like I need something,
Okay.
Or leave
complain about something.
towels, lubes, you know, the usual gross stuff.
Very
Trash
fitting
bags.
for this motel. Face, let's go for it. What are you doing?
Yeah. So, all right. So from the way you described it, I'd have to going in there. It'll be the lich that would be in my way first.
Oh yeah, when you enter this, the lich, you're gonna have to do an interface versus his speed. Anytime you encounter a black ice, you have to do a speed check to see if they get that initial attack on you, and then they end up in the top of the queue after that.
Okay. And when you activate a black ice, it activates on the level that you're currently at. You can't activate it ahead of you, right?
Right, like once you enter there, it's there waiting. Once you enter, it's going to see you. It's going to try to attack you. That's the initial thing. Then after that, you have a choice. You can attack it. You can try to slide past it. If you fail that slide, it's going to follow you.
My plan is to go there and then activate my dragon with the hangry hardware and let them deal with that.
Oh, okay. You mean you have a black ice on your deck?
Yeah. I bought the dragon black ice, and I have the hangry dragon hardware, which allows him if any program that it would derez is actually destroyed, I believe, and then the dragon actually gets his health points all back.
Okay.
If he destroys it.
Is the dragon in black chrome?
Dragon
where's that from?
is in. The dragon one is from the core rule book, and the hangry dragon thing.
That's what I meant. Sorry. Yeah.
Crap. It's in here. It's from one of the
Downloads or.
Yeah, it's from one of the
DLC.
DLC.
Because the problem is the dragon is an anti-program black ice.
Right.
So it usually attacks programs.
So black ice isn't considered a program. It's a whole separate thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's black ice, but it is a program. So let me just double check this. Hold on. I haven't had someone try to pin black ice on black ice. So let me just double check that, make sure that that's possible. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
I'd assume because I thought since they are
program. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's try it. Let's let you use your dragon versus the black ice, and then I'll look that up because it's an anti-program. A dragon is black ice technically. I guess would be considered a program, even. But yeah, let's do it. You'll roll as a dragon attacking, depending on what the lich does. But yeah, you can do that. You'd have to be in there though. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you would just use a dragon as your weapon ultimately. But either way, you'd have to enter in battle.
Yes. So
midnight with the upload. That is. So midnight with the uploads. Maybe that's where the other thing is from. Yeah. I don't have that on this computer. I apologize.
And weirdly, on Fantasy Grounds, when it's they've got it in there, but then when I added it to the Cyber deck, it like vanished. It was a weird thing.
Okay.
As far as my stat sheet goes.
But yeah, give me your interface as you enter the top there.
Yeah, definitely.
I know the cameras are going gray. I apologize once again. Just a temporary.
How do I just give you a straight up interface thing?
Real quick, I'll be right back. I have emergency.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's what you got to give me. Give me interface.
Yeah. So weird. Like, I'm trying to, cause like I've just been throwing the little random things here, but I can't like just grab the
What?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to actually do the interface itself, but I can't grab. Like I can't grab on the interface itself. It's not letting me.
Double click it on the number.
Oh. And when I just grab it, it doesn't give me. Okay, there it goes. All right, I'm dumb. Yeah. So the first one that I just clicked there, that 10 for the interface. I'm sorry.
Did it roll?
It didn't roll, but it popped them up like the no physical dice rolled. I just clicked on the number.
No, that's not right. You got to be able to roll your interface. You rolled it earlier. I mean, how did you roll it earlier?
Well,
Yeah, just
earlier I was grabbing onto the very like for Pathfinder, I just grabbed Pathfinder and threw it, but like trying to see like that, it just rolls Pathfinder. I guess that's the same thing.
I mean, it's the same thing technically. Yeah.
This is weird.
Get the kinks out.
Okay. What was it?
That 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, black ice. I don't think it can attack other black ice because it doesn't list black ice as a program. It's listed as black ice, whereas the other programs are specifically listed as programs. I think that's right. So yeah, you enter into there. You got a 12. Let me get the lich going. Yeah, it tries to attack you, but no success. It doesn't get the jump on you. It's not able to get that initial attack on you. So you still have three. Well, no, you still have all 4 of your net actions.
Oh, I have 4?
I believe so. Aren't you ranked 6?
Yeah, I thought that was still just 3 damage.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, maybe it's when you get to 7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, then 3. But we're gonna streamline this anyway, so go for it.
All right, so I can't use the dragon. That's like that was my entire strategy.
Well, yeah, if you don't have like sword and other things to use to attack programs
Yeah.
or black ice, then I'll let you use the dragon just for the sake you need something more than just zap.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess I misread how it worked. I thought like if you just drop it there, any kind of program it sees, it'll fight it. But
yeah, but like I said, I think black ice is its own thing. Like ice, what does ice stand for? I can't remember, but it's not really a program. It's like its own thing.
Yeah, I just misunderstood how they were defining it, I guess.
Yeah, and again, I'm gonna dig in a little deeper and find out. I might even message RTG and get some clarification on that. But either way, let's go with it. If you don't have sword and other things, like I said, let's at least try to streamline this and get this show on the road, as some say. So
Okay.
yeah, give me your just roll a 1d10. Just give me 1d10.
1d10. All
Yeah.
right.
What's your interface for?
My interface is 6.
Oh, that's right, 6. All right, cool. Yeah, it's a hit. What damage does the dragon do?
It deals 6d6 res to a program.
Nice. Yeah, give me 66.
How do I add 6?
Right click on the 6-sided die in Fantasy Ground and then click over.
Oh.
I don't. If there's not 6 as an option, do 5 and then roll 1 single.
Yeah. All right. All right, so that's 17 damage.
Nice.
And the dragon special thing is if it's enough to derez the program, it instead destroys the program.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's not enough, but it does some damage as it hits And yeah, you still have another net action before it's the demon's turn.
Okay. So since the dragon's there, I don't need to be with it. Could I slide
Well, no,
on?
you have to.
I have to. Okay.
Yeah, I'm letting you use it as a weapon because you don't have a weapon.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Cool. So I got one more. Would I be able to zap it? Just a little extra. Or.
Yeah, I mean you could use your zap.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and zap it too, just to get that. That's a 10 to zap it.
Okay, nice. So, nice, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
All right. And what was that? 1d6.
Yeah,
All
1d6.
right. 4.
Nice. And I think you have one more net action. The move isn't. You're defending against his speed wasn't an action. So give me one more.
Right.
Give me another zap.
Yep. Right on. There we go. A 9.
9 and 5. Nice. Give me the damage. You zap this thing a couple times after the dragon hits it.
That's a 6 for damage.
Nice. And you see this thing basically pixelate into thin air as the lich just screams out, not even getting a chance to attack you. The electricity from the rings dissipating, and it's left in a kind of sizzle smoke in the top of this system as you're standing there with your dragon.
Awesome. Awesome. His virtuality goggles light up in a big smiley face emoji.
Nice. And for streamlining, like I said, you still got some net actions. You're in the top of the system. You see it does drop down 2 levels. You know on the second level there's a control node. On the third level there's a control node and a file.
Okay. Do I know what the control node in the next level controls yet, or do I have to actually take control of that to...
No, you can. You don't have to know. You just have to beat the DV. You're looking at a DV8. You'd have to drop down to whatever level, and then
yeah, right.
Yeah, interface to access.
Yeah, yes. I'll drop down to the next level. And you said DV8, so just roll control.
Yep.
13.
Nice. Yeah, you drop down to the second level, and you get into that control node. You can see that it accesses the lights, all the lights to the motel, the locks and the doors, the security cameras, which you can basically see, or the security cam, I should say. You can basically see the entire parking lot, all of the front doors to all the units, and a little bit down the sidewalk of the one side, but barely gets out there. And then you see environmental defense of a turret by the above the front door, and it says half open. It doesn't look like it looks like it can't close. It either opens or is half open.
Okay.
But that's all you see on this control node are those things.
All right. So I'm not, and I'm not seeing anything particular with these cameras. We need footage.
Yeah, I mean, you look out into the camera and you're seeing the parking lot. No one's out there right now. It's a live feed. It looks like it's feeding down into the third level file.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So then I'll head on down to the next level.
Yeah, you go down there. You're looking at another control node DV8 and a file ID8.
All right. I'll go ahead with the file first, and that's what is that? That's
DV8. Yeah. So ID.
That's right. ID, and I actually no, I don't. Never mind. Yeah. So ID.
EYED. ID.
Yeah. That's an 8.
Nice, just enough. Yeah, you get into. Usually it'll go to a defender, but again, just for explanation for chat and anybody watching, I am streamlining things a bit. But yeah, you're able to get into that file, and you can see that it's basically pulling that security cam footage from outside. In fact, you can even see it like it seems to hold about a month worth of footage before it resets. And yeah, it's just pulling that live camera footage. You can also see that there's a schedule, and it looks like on the schedule it has Biggie pretty much almost every day of the week. He's pretty much here all the fucking time. Doesn't look like he even has other employees.
Okay. I'm gonna want to make a copy of this file.
Can you let us know that you got the footage?
Yeah, I do a thumbs up, like, got it.
I would quickly state, go ahead and delete the last day once you copy it. So we were never here.
Yeah. So I guess I'd set up a virus to loop the footage from before we showed up.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, if you want, and like to streamline this, let's see where this is going. Give me your interface, plus a 1d10. This is going to be creating the virus, which is going to take you, this should be pretty quick, take you all of a minute to do. Not that difficult either. We'll say a DV of 8. Not very difficult to do this. And then give me another interface in D10. So what's the first one?
I'm going to go ahead, and so if I use a luck, that's just a +1.
Yeah.
+2. Oh yeah, plus.
However
Luck is
much you
how
want
many
to
ever you want to put into it.
Yeah, use some of our +2s. We have plenty.
Yeah, +2. I was gonna say. Yeah.
And luck.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll use a +2 and a point of luck on the virus roll. I forgot to put the +1 for the luck, so that should be a 17.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. You break the DV, you set up the virus, you've got this thing on loop. It's just taking you about a minute. What else?
And then I would like to cloak my presence.
Nice,
Did
yeah.
I-
Give me another.
All right, and I already clicked it. 12.
Nice. Yeah, you set a basic DV cloak of 12, hiding your traces. And as you're doing that cloak, just back to the rest of you, there's a knock at the door.
I look through the peephole since I'm right there.
Yeah, give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's under your luck stat.
Okay. Yeah. It is.
Nice. Yeah, you see out, and even through the crusty, nasty eye hole, you can see biggies out there.
I will say, muffled. 1 second. Biggie's outside.
Why is he being so nosy? I pay for the
I don't know.
whole.
Do you want me to open the door? What do you want?
Does
As
it have
I'm
a chain?
reaching for my war club.
Does it have a chain?
Yeah,
He's
I would
open.
flip the chain.
Hey,
Or do you want me
You're
to
done.
just crack it?
Quick.
Wait, hold on, gentlemen. Put some water on your face. Mhm. Make yourself look a little nice and sweaty.
Scruffle my mohawk around a little bit. Get little frayed edges.
Now, when you open the door, just be out of breathy. And that's what he wants.
I slowly crack the door and peek out. I'm like, what's up, man?
Hey, already getting to it. Don't waste any time.
Oh yeah, man, we're partying here hard.
All right. Well, hey, I hate to disturb you, but I've got one of my regulars coming later. And this is one of the few rooms that still has access to the data term. And if you don't mind, later on tonight, I'd like to just move your rooms and get one of my regulars in here.
And
I put my finger up 1 second, close the door. He wants to move rooms on us later tonight.
does anybody have a camera that we can leave in here? Tomcat?
Then you know I need one.
look around. Does he have a camera in here that we can hack into?
Let's see. I have a text
Hey, give me-
scanner. Could I use?
Tech scanner. Well, that's mostly to scan items, I think, for repair and to do diagnostics, I believe.
So would that be perception then, or electronic security check?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to look around and see if there's like a camera anywhere. Like,
If
we
you
can
could
hijack.
Yeah, I would check and see if he's like recording his guest.
Yeah, give me just a regular perception. See if you see a camera.
We forgot to look before we went in.
That's horrible.
There's another banging at the door. Bang, bang, bang. So what's up? Come on, guys. What's going on?
Hold on a second. Let me put some clothes on so we can talk to you proper, like.
he didn't see me come in, so I'm just like making noises like a donkey. Like, "Arr!"
Yeah, none of you are finding any cameras in the room or anything like that, but he's definitely banging on the door. And back over to Face. You dropped the cloak. You're in the bottom level. You're able to successfully kind of loop the cam footage. There's no trace of you all being here on any cam footage. It's looping now, so there's going to be no more footage of you. You're down on that 3rd level ID file. What else? Oh yeah, you got a control node down there, yeah, that's it. You already went in. Oh, and up on the 2nd level. Oh no, you went into that control node. Yeah, you're down on the 3rd level with the file cam footage, and there's a control node there as well.
Yeah. So since we were concerned about just getting the footage, and I've got that, everything's good to go. I'm gonna jack out if I can, or do I need to go?
Yeah, you can jack out if you want.
Yeah. I'd like to just.
Yeah, go ahead. I think we can, like, at least play off the whole thing here, and if we need to, skedaddle and come back. Or, log back in later.
Yeah. Because it's the footage that's most important that we need to be able to sift through. So. I just jack out.
Okay. Yeah, you jack out. You're back in
I
the
point to the
room.
door.
Fine. What time do you need us to move out of this room? And I want a discount on that. I want some of my money back if you're gonna make me
That's
move.
fine. They're not coming till midnight.
Oh, darling, dude, get out of here. Let's close the door on him.
Yeah, he walks off.
Jesus Christ, this place is so annoying and gross. Okay, so do you need to go through the footage? Do we have any footage of evidence I can go ahead and text him? Something?
Yeah. Is it? Since I have a copy of it, can I just flick that to everyone, to Phoenix's agent or everyone's agent, and we can all just go through the footage?
Yeah.
Since
You
it's
go,
like
you go through the footage, and it's month of footage. But you look in the past week. I mean, you're looking at recent times. Based on what Pickles is telling you, based on what Sanguinetti's saying about the missing nephew. You see him here, so you go over the past weeks of footage, and yeah, you can easily see even just the footage from just 20-30 minutes ago, where Tomcat saw them kind of kissing and making out and laughing, having a good time, not looking like being kidnapped and going in the room. And you can even see like the Doberman and some other person back in there. Like there's definitely some it definitely shows that the Abramo family is here, some of them, and even that main one, Janko, is hanging out with Enzo. But you've got that clip, and when you go back over the past week, you clearly see about a week ago or so, you see Enzo and Janko pulling up. You even see another person, looks kind of security-like, looks like some type of netrunner style person. They go into one room, then like a couple days later, you see a truck coming. You see them hanging out. They're like loading items and crates and stuff into that one room where you saw them come out of. And then they go into the other room. They're hanging out there. So like they've definitely been hanging out here for the past week, doing business, doing things, whatever. But they're obviously getting along.
So can one of you guys go ahead and put this in like a wheel? Something I can send him? Like put all these little confirmations together? I know you guys can do that.
Just cut it down to snippets to show the past week.
Nice little montage. I put like a song to the background of it too. Nice little cute, music.
I like
Mr. Sanguinetti's gonna be really pissed.
If only Looper was here.
What song are you putting to it, Face?
Ooh, pick one.
I'm not gonna be cutesy with it. I'm gonna something very similar to the real sad Godfather theme.
Nice, perfect. It fits his style. He likes that. He appreciates it. But yeah, you send that footage. You send that, as PWB says, narrated by Morgan Freeman. I like that. But yeah,
I was going to suggest. I think we're alone now, but hey.
Oh, I like that too. Maybe it goes back and forth, but you send a little montage over to Nico Sanguinetti, Phoenix, and it's it's within seconds after you send it of him watching it. Just enough time passes that you can tell he's watching the footage. Your agent's going off. Nico's calling you.
Hello?
Phoenix, are you kidding me? Is this footage real?
Yes. Just pull it all in and set it right to you as soon as I got it.
Oh, this makes me sick to my stomach. This is family. I can't take this. Look. Fucking Enzo's dead to me. He's dead to me. Make it so he's dead to the rest of the world too. Just take care of everyone. Fuck them all. And then come back to the office.
He hangs up. You can tell he's kind of crying a little bit. He's upset.
As soon as I have my agent on speaker, I go, gentlemen, we're on a mission of extermination.
I guess we're on seek and destroy now.
Yes, but I think we should bring his body back to him, which is kind of a little bit, not too dead, but a little on the death's door, so he can finish him off, his own nephew. Kind of don't feel, kind of.
He might change his mind before we get back.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and leave him on death, like knocking, but everybody else was free range.
And if we can do as little damage possible as that Doberman 500, we could use one of those at the back at the firehouse. I know
Well,
You got an EMP.
Well, Wolf and Night Shift and Tomcat, why don't you go ahead and scope out and do your little recon again, and before we go in full blown, because I do not want to get shot. I'm too pretty for that.
So I'm gonna put my shoulder my rifle, holster my my sidearm, and bring down my war club to my hip, hook it on my belt loop, and get ready to walk out. Nonchalantly grab like a cigarette or something that I've had that I don't smoke, but just have it for handing out to people, and stand outside like I'm about to smoke a cigarette, waiting for everybody else.
You grab a towel,
Keep an
because
eye on that
remember, and take one of these nasty, grossy towels with you, because you know you're supposedly had sex. Shit.
door. I'll smack somebody around with that nasty towel.
Yeah, you do
Maybe
that.
gag the kid with it.
And what are the rest of you doing as he's gathering his items, stepping out to have a smoke, and the rest of you are gathering your thoughts? What's the plan? What are the rest of you doing?
Well, Tom, I say we go scope it out like Phoenix said and decide what to do.
We have till midnight. Cop a ticket.
So, what would be the best way to go about deactivating the Doberman without an EMP?
Yeah, I would say Face might know a little bit about the 500 Doberman in the sense that you can hack it. It's basically synced to whoever's agent is running it, syncing. It does protection mode. It can do tracking mode. It can do other things. But based on how you see it's acting and it's around, it stays within about 8 meters of whoever's agent it's synced to. You can counter that with a cyber tech check, but you need 5 minutes, and you got to be within like 8 meters of it or something, or 6 or 8 meters of it or something, just like an access point. I think you have a little more space in an access point, but regardless, you have to be within it, and it takes 5 full minutes, which is a long time in combat and in rounds and in action and stuff. But it's possible. That is one way to do it. Yeah.
I need to take out the guy who's operating it. Got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, is
Sounds
it time,
good. You can get a glance into the room through the window. Go take a walk around.
All right.
I would also suggest maybe since the office manager guy wanted to switch rooms, if we're done in here, maybe we get to the room next to it so Face could hack from that room. Give us an excuse to be there for more than 5 minutes without being seen.
Is there a room available next to his?
And can he hack through the wall?
See, I don't know how doing that through an agent works.
Yeah, and you can't access points or hack through walls. You have to be, within, open space or visual of an access point or of what you're hacking. Yeah. Yeah, so that's one thing to consider as well.
Is Phoenix friends with the kid we're supposed to go help with?
No.
Are they? No? Okay. We gotta catch them. They're coming out the door again. But yeah, definitely go do some recon. See if there's anything else weird going on in the parking lot.
Go look around.
Yeah, and kind of step out to do recon as Night Shift's having his smoke, and Face and the rest are gathering their thoughts of a possible plan. And as you gather up and do this, let's take our 5-minute bio break. Chat, don't go anywhere. We're just going to take a quick 5-minute bio break. I'm going to leave the mics hot in case the team wants to talk plans and stuff. And yeah, we'll be right back. Awesome. No one can see us, but they can hear us. I always leave the mics hot. So if you want to talk plans and stuff with each other or chat, but we'll have a little 5-minute bio break. Anyone needs to hit the B room, grab a drink, or anything like that. All right.
Since I kind of got drone the first time, I will get you that Doberman.
Awesome.
Or die trying. Or,
Die trying. No die trying here.
Well, you guys
We're
know
gonna
this.
get it and not die.
No, this team likes to go in blazing first.
We really do.
They think later. Too much.
So how you doing, Belle?
Good. Been working hard. Too much.
Yeah, see, I wish I could say that, but since I'm on disability and I work a very part-time job as a crossing guard, I don't work hard enough.
You just gotta
It's quite
volunteer
boring.
more. Do more hobby stuff.
Oh, I do, like, that's all I do. I've got a 3D printer, got my Xbox. Like, I'm always busy doing something, but I'm just not really, like, out on the
I'd rather
grindstone anymore.
I'd rather be busy doing that than working for someone else.
See, I like money, and, you know, since I'm on disability, I have, like, very limited income, so it's kind of like, do I buy a roll of filament? Do I buy a video game?
You gotta balance it out.
Yeah.
Which, you know what's crazy? A lot of libraries, you can rent a lot of the games.
I got an Xbox, so I don't think they have Xbox games. I live rural too. Like I live in like rural PA, where like I live in a village of around 1,000 people.
Old
Oh.
Pennsylvania, huh?
Yeah, and you see, I'm from Orange County and Riverside County in Southern California, so I went from like 1 million plus people in the county, 300,000 in the city, to 990 something people.
Nice.
So I took quite a culture shock when, you know, like my whole world just came to a stop.
I understand how that went. I went to for a few months. I lived in Ohio in a real small. Like the only grocery store was a Dollar General. Like
Nice.
it was crazy, man. It was. And I'm originally from Queens, and I lived out in Monterey, California, for a while. And
Well, Monterey is a nice area.
oh yeah, I miss it. I haven't been back there in a while. A beautiful area out there. But yeah.
No, like, yeah, we finally got a Target at the closest city to me, and that was like a big deal.
Yeah, that's kind of like where I was at in Ohio. Like the nearest like real like Walmart was a whole other town away. Like
Yeah, it's like a 10-minute drive to Walmart. It's about 15 to Target. When I first moved here, I worked at a Target in the capital, Harrisburg area, and I drove like 30 minutes away to get to that job, and everybody's like, how do you drive so far? And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. It's like 30 minutes away from me from my home, but back in California, I drove a half hour to go 5 miles.
right.
It's so true. And half the time you're ripping your hair out because you're stuck in traffic going 2 miles an hour.
I was a professional driver. I drove for a commercial dry cleaning company, so we had like storefronts, and then we'd take in our customers to a local plant, and I would actually ferry the clothes back and forth. I was in Southern California traffic all day.
Oh,
I used to have really bad road rage until I got that job.
Because people do the most ridiculous thing while they're driving here.
Oh, my, putting makeup on, reading
Reading a
newspapers
script.
when newspapers were things, eating on cell phones, computers. I saw one guy like with a laptop on his chest and steering wheel, reading
I've
his
seen that.
laptop while driving in traffic.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Seeing that. The bowl of cereal is my favorite. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's a bowl of
Bowl of
cereal.
cereal
Okay.
is that's a classic.
That wasn't just in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's a real thing people do. God,
Mhm.
that is.
You
Full
gotta
bowl
think
of
like
food.
like through the Orange County curtain, or the Orange Curtain as we called it, from Riverside to Orange County, like you're stuck in traffic for like 2 hours, 3 hours. When you hit that spot, it's just like a dead standstill. So like you have to leave for work hours before you actually have to be there because of that.
That's kind of like where I'm at here in Virginia. We've got all the military shipyards, man, and all like everyone that works at the shipyard has to leave 2 hours early just to be able to park somewhere. It's so dumb.
My dad worked in Anaheim, and he would literally get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and he would sleep in the parking lot of his job. He was a machinist for an aerospace company. He would sleep in the parking lot with an alarm in his car, so he would be at work on time, because he didn't want to hit rush hour traffic in the morning and being late. That's how bad traffic is.
I feel for you. You know what I do? I get up in the morning about 10 minutes before I have to go to work, and I'll walk into my office.
Oh, that's pretty much me with my crossing guard job. I set my alarm for 10 minutes before I have to be at work. I throw my clothes on, walk a half a block to my post, stand out there for a half hour, and then walk home.
I have a great job. It's completely remote. The company I work for is actually in like Wilmington, Delaware. And so, you know, I've been there to visit once. Otherwise, I'm at my house every day.
So what it is that you do? You like IT or just like office stuff?
I'm a data analyst.
Okay. So not quite IT, but very remote. Doesn't really need to interact.
Well, it's kind of IT. I also like do program stuff, and I write like a couple of languages and do a program called Alteryx and stuff.
So you're the hacker then in the group?
That plays our solo.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, I have to be a hacker in real life, so, you know, I play a solo in the game. Let's be serious.
What is our solo going to be up to now? Because he's got to do some serious soloing right now.
Right now we're going in guns and things, and if I don't see a better option.
Yeah,
I don't like the prospect of that dog.
Definitely gonna have to get Cyber at some point, and eventually I'm gonna have to get micro video so we don't run into this issue again.
Yeah,
I wish I had thought about buying an EMP grenade before we started.
Also, always, you know, we always had Looper to like do video footage and stuff for us too, and now we don't.
Yeah, all I have is audio.
Does Rob have Arasaka Prime where I can just like bloop, 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 one EMP grenade in 4 minutes?
Someone get in touch with old Rush from Sirenscape team to get a drone delivery system set up.
That'd be awesome.
I heard about that Rush character. You know, he's all, if you need it in a rush, call Rush.
Yeah.
It's a shame that the cameras are being ridiculous because I actually am wearing the Rush T-shirt right now.
Yeah, see, I got my Sirenscape crew hoodie, but it's just too warm here right now.
So do we want to pull up the agent and be like, okay, we got your nephew. Are you sure you want to go through with this just to be safe?
I think we want to try and knock him unconscious or hurt him. Let's try to take the other guys out first.
Yeah.
And then
he
try
was a little high.
live.
Yeah, he was a little emotional. That's why I said the idiot stays alive. You can beat him up and rough him up a little bit, but everybody else is playing game.
Yeah.
Were they like out there taking a break, like smoking, or were they just like kind of transferring from room to room and just kind of paused?
No, they're still in the same room. Like they.
No, when you saw them, were they like out there hanging out, or did they just come out of the room, stop there for a second, kind of flirt, and then walk in?
Yeah, they came out for a few seconds and went back in.
Were they
So it wasn't like they're out smoking a cigarette, hanging out, and then back. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say we could always wait for a smoke break, but it's not like these places are non-smoking.
Well, I mean,
it's the combat zone. It's always smoking, regardless if you're smoking.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like, oh well, we'll grab them when they go to have a cigarette outside, but that's not guaranteed. You do a bag and grab.
I wouldn't be opposed to waiting around a few minutes to see if they decide to come out for a smoke or something. If that's
why I kind of stepped outside to pretend like I was smoking a cigarette. Keep an eye on the parking lot, make sure there's nothing going to happen in the next few minutes while we get ready to make a real plan. And I assume we're all on like a agent group chat at this point.
Well,
Yeah.
Headsets. I assume we would hook them up.
I mean,
Yeah, I would assume we've done that before we left the house.
so it looked like they're kind of partying. Would it be possible to convince them to join into some partying and then nab them that way?
It seemed very intimate from the video I saw, so I don't know if they're like partying, or if they're just, relationship status partying.
There's only one way to.
All right, let's get back to it.
Apparently, you gentlemen need to go knock on the door because that's what they prefer.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone can see us now. They can hear us the whole time. Now they can see us. We're back. Hey, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate you. I know we've had some technical difficulties with this stream and kind of shaking off some rust. Obviously, it's going to be that way with a new team and new stream and all that good stuff. And then, like I said, lately, between Fantasy Grounds and OBS, there's been little video glitches and stuff. So, again, thank you so much, chat, for bearing through the glitches with us and watching the stream and being part of our story. Rewarding the +2s and all that stuff. Can't thank you enough. But let's get back to it. The team's together. Night shift is out, kind of smoking. Nothing's really going on in the parking lot, We're getting kind of close to late afternoon, early evening now. And, it's a dive motel. Not a lot of people coming and going. But as it's getting a little more evening, you can see some of the lights turning on in some of the rooms. There's definitely other people staying here in different rooms here and there. Can't tell, whatever. But no one's really coming and going. You're not seeing any of that. The rest of you are in the room. Face just got done getting in the one control node. That had lights and doors and the one camera. And then he went down and, did the cloak and got the footage. He checked that out. Sanguinetti said, you're just heartbroken. That's family. He's dead to me. Make it so he's dead to the rest of the world, too. And yeah, that's where he left off. So night shift's out front smoking. Not much going on. The rest of you were inside. What's up?
I kind of poke my head out, talk to night shift. I'm like, hey, has there been any movement yet? Or
I haven't seen anybody come or go. They haven't come out. Everything's looking pretty much calm here.
okay.
Tom, you want to do a walk by and see if we can see anything through a window or anything?
Yeah, let's do that because then we could. I've got an idea. We'll try out if there is some dudes hanging out there.
All right.
Yeah, you can do that. We don't need to move your tokens for this, but you make your way back, and if you look at those units, those 2 units are the only 2 units with no fucking windows. It's really odd.
Huh.
It's like they planned it.
Okay. So my idea is I'll knock on the door and be like, hey, we had a little bit of party coming down and I saw you two come out and we were curious if maybe you want to join. So I'm going to just knock on their door and wait for them to come out.
Nice. Yeah, you knock on the door. Again, bear with me with the going gray on the video cameras as I fly over to Fantasy Grounds. And the door opens up and you can see into the room now. Let's see. Can you see the pins there? Any tokens in there? Let's see if I can get them visible. There we go.
No tokens.
Okay, there we go. You should be able to see that token.
I
Yeah.
see an
Okay.
S.
Yeah, exactly. Just bear with me as I get these open. I've got the pins there, but I just want to get these tokens there. And that represents Enzo. So there you go. The door opens, and you are greeted. Hold on, make sure the cameras are up. Cool. Yeah, you're greeted by Janko, one of the Bramo family men, the one that you saw kind of flirting with Enzo. But Janko opens the door. You can see right behind him that Doberman 500, and when he opens the door, it kind of like perks up to attention, like it was kind of like laying down, and it perks up, kind of sitting, obviously looking right at you as the door opens. Janko looks you up and down, looks kind of confused. Behind him, you can see on the couch over there, you see Enzo Sanguinetti sitting on the couch, He's messing with the remote. You can see like a glow from a TV. Doesn't even look at you when the door opens. Just messing with the TV. But again, the door opens. Janko looks you up and down. And can I help you?
Yeah, hey, I kind of lean in the doorway. So, saw you two come out earlier. You know, we've got ourselves a little party going on down the way. Thought maybe you'd want to join.
Yeah, give me wardrobe and style first.
All right.
And then give me persuasion.
Use +2s.
Yes.
Yeah,
You still have at least 3.
You can't, no +2s on the wardrobe and style. This is just for me to set the sort
Got
of
it.
level of attractiveness to
Ouch.
the
No bonuses to sexy.
and that's going to see if you get a bonus to your persuasion ultimately. So yeah, give me wardrobe and style first. No bonuses can be applied. This is just your look, your vibe.
So I got a 9 on the
Yeah,
wardrobe.
no bonuses. In fact, like you see Janko kind of step back and like shrug his eyebrows, almost like, really, you and me and us, like almost like looking down at you. But give me that persuasion.
All right.
But he is a sweet talker.
Nice. Yeah, he leans back. You with us? Yeah. Oh. What? I don't know. Something kind of cute about that. Something kind of cute about that tacky jacket, to be honest with you. And he kind of like tugs on your tweed blazer.
What I don't make up for in looks, I'll make up in other attributes.
And then you see, you can clearly see Enzo Sanguinetti kind of like put down the remote and like look over, and like he's just like staring at both of you, and he has kind of like a confused like look on his face, like he's just listening in. And then Janko says, "Okay, so what kind of party are we talking?"
Well, why don't you tell me?
Oh,
What kind of party do you want to have?
yeah, I'm not sure about this. You know what? I'm gonna pass. And he closes the door. And you
I
hear,
get on the
You
edge.
got the smooth talk, but ultimately failed.
yeah, and you hear some chatting going on behind the door. You can clearly hear like I don't know, kind of tacky. I don't know, maybe take it for a run. He wasn't very decisive in like some chatter. You hear like little words like they were considering it. PWB says Tomcat sniffs his armpits.
Talking to the agents, go, hey, go ahead and try again. We heard all that. You know, they want to just invite them back to our room.
All right.
Suggest there's some party favors involved too, maybe.
Or if they don't come back
You
to
got a
our
couple
room, you
phones?
gotta go in. Bring
Maybe
in a
just
guest.
waiting by the door. All right. All right. So knock again. Sorry.
Yeah, you knock. Yeah, Janko opens again. Doberman 500 right by his side. This time Enzo standing behind him, like they were standing talking from him. But he opens and okay, round 2. What are you offering this time?
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I was a little nervous. I saw you guys out there, and you guys were adorable. And I wanted to get you guys involved in what we had going on, but I was super nervous. But you know, we have some stuff over there to ease the tensions, if you will. And we've got a good thing going. So we would like you to be a part of that. So if you'd like to come on down, we can do some coke, maybe, have a couple of drinks, and then see where the evening takes us.
Yeah, and Janko says, "Oh, we? So more than just you." And then you see Enzo lean into Janko and kind of like whisper into his ear. Give me a perception, Tomcat. See if I can get to this without holding our cams gray for too long.
22.
I apologize, chat. I know our cameras go gray when I'm clicking over. It's a temporary glitch. Let me just get this. Nice. Yeah, you're able to overhear him lean in and whisper in Enzo's ear, or I mean in Janko's ear, and you hear Enzo say, I don't know. There's like more of them. You know, with what we're going through, let's just lay low. We can party when we get through what we're going through, right?
When I say morphs, I'm sorry, that came off as a little creepy. No, my driver down here. And I kind of like wave over to night shift.
Oh.
I give a little.
He's my. So.
Oh, okay. Not so much into the whole nomad look. I mean, is you saying you want him to join us? Are we partying?
I'm pretty much in athletic wear, not in leathers.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So are we? So we're talking a foursome then.
Yes, I'm foursome. Well, 5 if you include that and some coke. So, and
Oh. He turns towards Enzo, and you hear them kind of chattering with each other. And you clearly hear him say, "Look, they got free party favors. I mean, fuck it. We're waiting on a transfer. What else are we gonna do? Let's go get fucked up." And he looks kind of tacky, but let's have some fun. And yeah, they agree to it. Janko turns towards you. Okay, what room are you in?
we're in room 2.
Okay.
But I do gotta say, my driver may be a little nervous about that dog there. Is there any way we can not bring the dog?
He goes wherever I go. But yeah, we'll clean up. We'll be there in a moment.
I just, I didn't want to scare my driver. All right, let's do that then.
Yeah, he closes the door, and you clearly hear the shower kick on. Seems like they're cleaning up, and they'll be there in a moment.
I'm taking it they've been really bored for the last week then.
Oh, was that a shot at Tomcat?
Aww.
Oh, no. I'm
Shots
just saying they
fired.
seem really eager. They seem really eager to get into the party here.
I know, I just had to tease Tomcat.
He's putting himself out there.
But yeah, what's up? So Tomcat
no,
heads back. You filling in the rest of the team?
You got all that recorded, right?
So yeah. So I get back from there. I'm like, all right. So they're going to be coming back. Wolf, you might want to get behind the door and get ready. Cynthia, you might want to go hide because they're not expecting another female.
Cynthia.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
She went to LA or somewhere to see her. I know we miss her.
Oh yeah, I can go in the bathroom. I'm just gonna hide in there, and that stink. I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
just go in there.
Doesn't look like it's been clean since before the 4th Corporate War.
Right, and I just bust out my agent. So cause I know I have a recorder on my agent. So I'm an internal agent and I'm a little agent. So I just bring out my recorder on that little guy.
And, I guess maybe I should probably hide as well.
Yeah, you go in the closet. There's got to be a closet in there, right?
There's a closet?
I don't know. Is there?
Clearly not.
No. If you look at the map, there's no closet.
Okay, get in the bathroom with me. Come on.
Yeah, there's a bathroom.
And I'll just have my my very heavy pistol kind of ready.
And where's Wolf?
So you could always go around the corner and wait in the car for a little bit. Get ready to come in.
And before all that happens, Phoenix is going to take a kick of her synth coke. So her southern accent is going to drop, and she's just going to get really normal voice. But she's definitely going to take her synth coke. She's like excited.
No, and now your reflex goes up, so now you can take advantage of evasion on ranged attacks that come at you. That's good.
Faces virtuality goggles, does a little exclamation point, and he's just like, could I get some of that?
Yes, I do share. I love a little.
One thing, they are bringing the dog, so be ready for that.
Who is it attached to?
It's attached to Enzo's partner.
Well, that's good to know. You got to take him out first.
Yep.
Or at least get a control of the controller. How does that work?
The heck?
You just have to get the control of the agent. Or get a hold of it.
So the synth coke bumps up your reflex by one, right?
Yeah, basically, synth coke will bust up your reflex by hold on one second, by 1 point. And that can raise it above 8 if you're on it. But you gotta give me resist torture and drugs first and beat a DV 15 to see if you get the secondary effect.
All right, cool. I'll go
Don't
ahead and
fail.
do that.
I'd say use +2s if you can.
Plus
Yeah.
2 is luck.
Yep, do it all.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do a +2 on that.
Nice.
So 15
Oh, meets it, beats it.
15, nice. And it goes to the defender. So I'll give it to you. You know, you feel a tugging addiction urge, but you just barely fight that shit off. I mean, it was about to climb on your back, and you successfully, you know, take it. It increases your reflex, and you're good to go.
Cool. Should I mark that in my character sheet for now? Just
Oh yeah.
move. All right, because that puts me at an 8 reflex.
Yeah, definitely. Boost it up by a +1. And just like Phoenix, now you have an 8 reflex, which allows you the choice of evading range attacks if you want now, you know? Taking advantage of your dexterity. But yeah, you do that. What's Wolf doing as you see Phoenix Face and Tomcat, Phoenix and Face going into the bathroom? Where's Wolf going to go?
Can I position myself so when he opens the door, I can kind of be behind the door as they walk in?
Sure, yeah. It'll be a stealth, but yeah.
Okay. Can I go ahead and roll the stealth now?
Yeah, give me that. It'll set the DV.
Use +2.
Yeah, and as everyone's getting situated, you know, a little bit of time passes, and then there's a knock at the door. Oh,
A
great
27.
stealth. That's great.
That is a beautiful stealth roll.
It's almost like he's a solo or something.
So I'm gonna be opening the door and positioning myself like back towards Wolf I'm kind of blocking so that as they come in he can slip behind me if he wants to grab them, and
Nice.
And I can also move in behind him.
Nice, awesome. Yeah, give me 1 second. Again, cams might go gray. I just got to hop over to FG. Just give myself a couple rolls here.
By the way, I have a body of 7, so I'm a pretty chunky guy, like big guy. So you know I can hide a bit.
People can hide behind you.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not quite like ripped and muscular, but I'm like, you know, like think of more like Thor from God of War, you know, maybe less belly.
Damn, I can't
You know,
see.
the Norse god style there. Build.
There we go. I'm trying to move the tokens over there. Again, chat, bear with me. I know cams go gray. I'm just, it's a temporary glitch that we're dealing with this week. But I'm just setting up the maps and tokens as they make their way over. And, yeah, you open up the door at night shift and you basically see Enzo right behind Janko. You can see the Doberman 500 right next to him, kind of walking with them. You open the door, both of them just nod at you and look past you, finding you, Tomcat, making eye contact and smiling and nodding as they start to walk in. Neither of them, including the Doberman, even noticing Wolf hiding behind the door. But they all come into the hotel room. And let me move those tokens too. Again, the cameras might go gray. I apologize. Let me put Phoenix and everybody into the bathroom. You guys should have been in the bathroom. Face. There you go. Hey, there's some
Next to
weird meter thing there that won't go away. I think that was.
Yeah,
broken.
I was like trying to scroll out and I bumped my token.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still learning Fantasy Grounds myself. It's such an amazing tool, but there's just so much functionality into it. There's a bit of a learning curve. So,
There's so much.
yeah, it's an amazing tool, but a lot to learn.
There we go.
Oh, nice, it's gone. Oh, there, you learned quicker than me. So yeah, they all enter the room. They have no idea Wolf is there. They have no idea anyone's in the bathroom. The Doberman comes in. You see Enzo, Janko, the Doberman hanging out. Wolf hiding behind the door. Night Shift still has the door open, hiding Wolf behind the door and his body. You see Tomcat sitting over there, just on the couch, smiled, nodded at them. They enter. What's everybody doing?
I would say, does Tomcat have like some alcohol, maybe a baggie of something that might look like Coke or something, maybe Coke, I don't know. So he's like, they're like, hey, come on in, relax, and then I'd be like waiting for Wolf to see if he wanted to, like if he's coming in, I'd just move and allow him to go in and grab the guy, or What are we gonna do from there?
As soon as the guy controlling the Doberman, once they get in and he can shut the door, I'm gonna like clock the guy.
Yeah. So as I close the door, if they're all lined up the way they are, the guy controlling the Doberman is the first one by the door, right next to me.
Right. Well, hey, fellas, come on in.
Yeah, they all step in. The Doberman steps in, and yeah, again, they don't notice anybody. I imagine Tomcat probably would have some liquor, maybe some of Phoenix's synth coke. Gets a little bit of their attention as they look over. They smile. They start trying to make their way over to sit on either side of you on the couch. In fact, let me move the tokens again. Bear with me. I know the cameras go gray. It's that damn glitch. But yeah,
It's
both
the
of them.
glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, the glitch in the Matrix. But both of them come over and sit down. And also shout out to GM in the Great Barrier for the raid. Really appreciate that. Thanks for joining us, Raiders. We stream gameplay pretty much every day of the week, different GMs and shows, GM tips, as well as other series and different shows. And all the VODs go to our YouTube. So thanks for joining. Check us out. But yeah, they all come in. They notice the synth coke, the drink, whatever. They come over and sit next to you, Tomcat. So, ooh, already got the party favors out. The Doberman just kind of comes over and sits, just looking right at you, Tomcat. Just posted up at night shift.
Right there on your nuts, man.
On your thing.
So it'll be your poison, boys.
And yeah, so what's the plan? You shut the door, and Wolf, you said you were going to hit somebody when night shift closes the door?
Yeah. Enzo's friend, I want to take him down.
Okay, Jenko,
Hopefully,
yeah.
Away from him. Yep.
Yeah, the Jenko from the Abramo family. So, yeah, you can do it. You've got the jump on them. They don't see you. We'll allow you to get that sort of jump move on them, and then we'll go ahead and enter into actual initiative, giving you that sort of stealthy move since you were hiding behind the door. So, yeah, give me your brawling or martial arts or whatever you're going to use to hit them.
Yep, martial art. So I'll use a +2 just since we have a few.
Oh yeah,
There's two left right now.
You're hitting Enzo.
Yeah.
This is going to be a -2 on this. Ooh. I'm going to 18. Or no, I got an 18. You got an 18.
I didn't add the +2, so.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, and I didn't do the -2 because you had the jump on it from his lack of stealth. So it makes sense. You're able to get the hit. Give me your damage. Is that martial arts or brawling? Oh, it's karate. Nice. Yeah, give me your damage from your punch or kick or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
3d6. I got 10 points.
10.
Oh, wait a second. I have 14 points because I have a spot weakness up.
Nice. Yeah, you lay that hit. He seems shocked the second you lay in him. Like as you pop out behind the door, he's looking at Tomcat for the coke. You jump out. What's going on here? And you see Enzo kind of panic and kind of go up the back of the couch a little bit as he goes like that. And you just land into him. He just sprays out a little bit of blood from his face. You can tell you did some significant damage to him. You can tell that they're not wearing like flak and heavy SP or anything. Maybe something along the lines of leather or less, or around that level of SP. You can kind of feel that from the blow. You did some significant damage, but just as you lay into him, I know you have your rate of fire too, but just as you're laying in, you see that Doberman 500 kind of like perking up as you hear a sort of growl hum coming from that drone Doberman 500. But you have your second move. What are you doing?
I'm going to clock him again.
Nice. Go for it.
Hoping to knock him out. 1 second. I'm not used to this new sheet. It's
Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. Shout out to the creators too. They're in the Cybernation Uncensored Discord, and they've been helping us all kind of learn it and get used to it. They were helping me with getting Val's character sheet lined up, and there's still things we got to adjust. Like I said, the humanity loss and some other things, but they've been so helpful. Such a great team.
that's a 10, so I don't know if that's going to hit.
Yeah, I got an 11 evasion. The only way you're going to beat it is if you use 2 +2s or 4 luck.
We have a +2 left, and I guess if you use luck at the same time, maybe, I don't know.
Use it if you want.
You
Or
only
luck.
you only have 1 + 2 left.
Yeah, we've
Oh,
used
okay.
quite a few actually.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. I'll throw 4 luck at it. That's fine.
Nice. Okay. Then
I'm good.
yeah, give me the damage. That's a hit.
All right. Bear with me as I'm trying to figure out the.
Yeah, no problem. And just for
Well, that. Okay, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, and also for reference, Night Shift. You're seeing all this go down within seconds. You see the Doberman kind of humming, that hum going. Tomcat. You're sitting right there. The action's happening right next to you. You're even getting sprayed with a little blood as Wolf jumped out, laying down these blows. While all this is going down too, let me add, like Phoenix and Face. You two are in the bathroom, and you just instantly, like within seconds of the door coming in, you just hear ruckus going on, some punching, some grunts, and some 15 damage.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, what were we gonna say?
I was gonna say, as I close the door, I'd have grabbed my war club, and I would have actually, since I hear the dog perk up, I'd be aiming to, at least keep the dog off of everybody, for as long as we can. Try, like not destroying it, but
Someone needs to go.
Yeah, you land that second blow, Wolf, and you clearly see a couple of his teeth kind of pop out as he just crumbles down into the crouch and then gets back up, like coughing up blood. Like you can tell he's hanging on by a handful of HP. Like you fucked this guy up with a couple blows. He's not a solo by any means. But let me get that initiative. Bear with me 1 second, because now we're past that sneaky stealth attack that Wolf successfully did from hiding behind the door. Let me see who's next. And
okay. What's
Ooh,
initiative?
Face, you're up actually. You've got the higher. Oh, we didn't get the initiative. I'm looking at the wrong number. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, roll your initiative, boys. You're all and female and Phoenix. Everybody roll initiative. You should be in combat tracker. It should stick. Yep, there it is.
Okay, how do you
Yeah,
roll
I
initiative?
was wondering. I was like, how does Face have 45?
On the main, it says initiative right near gear
Oh, okay.
filter.
Yeah, I was off the main. Okay, so
Oh,
Yeah.
Diamond Dust just rewarded a couple more +2s, and the Wookiee Kev gave a +2, and PWB a +2. So look, you got 4 more +2s from chat.
that gives us
That's nice.
5 +2s.
Well
Yep.
done. Well done.
Wow. 32. What?
What in the
Well,
world?
this Wolf is the solo man. He's on that.
So Wolf,
Holy
Wolf, you lay these 2 blows down as he's crumbling stuff, and like now everyone's aware of what's up. You're entering combat. Shit is hitting the fan. In fact, let me rock that out in some Sirenscape. Let's put on some Trouble on the Dance Floor melee sounds, because it seems fitting with the way Wolf started it with some melee action. Chat, let me know if things get too loud. Actually, yeah, let me take out some of the crowd cheers and stuff. I don't think the rest of the motel would be cheering you on too much. Bear with me.
Yeah, they'd probably be shouting at the ruckus.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Wolf, we're over to you. You're at top of initiative.
All right, striking again. Make sure he goes down.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
25.
This is a -2, whatever I just rolled, because he's in a seriously wounded state. Yeah, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
That's 11 more. Oh wait, that should be. There should be a. That's right. Go ahead. Should be 11.
Yeah, why don't you describe how you just made this guy enter into death save mode?
Yep. Just come up with the elbow and knock him across the couch. The rest of the teeth go flying, and he's on the floor.
Yeah, and I'll say Face and Phoenix in the bathroom, you hear like a blah, 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 like a big like smashing sound against the wall of the bathroom, because where Wolf elbowed him, it literally flipped Enzo's body up over the back of the couch against the wall and crumbled back down onto the couch, where he's just laying there, like you can hear like struggled breathing, like he's definitely on death save mode. But yeah, Wolf just fucked him up. You still have one more move actually.
Enzo or Jorgen or whatever his name was.
Janko, sorry.
Janko, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, sounds like Wolf is really laying it in on him out there.
Faces the goggles turned into a laughing emoji.
Did he have an agent that he was controlling that dog with?
Yeah, we need to get that.
It's usually synced to an agent. Yeah. They don't control it. It's just synced to it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if I had the agent, would it then be mine?
You'd have to get into the agent and then kind of sync it to you.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's probably going to attack us, Tom. So I'm going to turn around and kick it in the head. I think that's probably my best move right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Go for it. Give me your.
You didn't try to get the agent out of his pocket?
Give me your melee again.
Tom could actually do that at this point.
Oops, I rolled the wrong. Rolled the wrong evasion there. I apologize. I forgot. I got the combat numbers here. I'm gonna have to do this physical with the Doberman 500 because it's not officially loaded into Fantasy Grounds yet. I know they submitted it to RTG to put black chrome in there, and hopefully it'll be approved soon.
Oh.
Okay. What did you roll?
28.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, that's a hit. Give me the damage.
Kick the puppy.
Bar.
Oh, a crit.
Oh my.
Don't break it!
He definitely twists the puppy's head around.
Man.
Tomcat's crying. Like, no!
I'm trying. I want to keep it.
I know! I'm like, I can just hear it like, damn it,
Oh,
Wolf.
here it is, here it is.
You're a servo going. Wow, 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 wow.
It could be
What was the
repaired.
damage? What was the damage, Wolf? Sorry about that.
22
22. Nice.
plus a crit.
Yep. Let me do the math real quick.
Oh, my Bailey's over here growling.
2. Nice. Oh, and plus a crit. That's right. What was the critical injury?
Broken leg.
Nice. Yeah, you crack down on this Doberman 500, and you clearly see its leg snap as it kind of like limps and now has a limited movement. But you can tell you did a significant amount of damage to this thing right off with just that one kick. It's hanging on, sparking. It's even smoking a little. It's not really moving like it normally would. Who's next in initiative? Face, over to you.
All right, so I'd like to.
Definite ruckus going on in the room.
Yeah, I'd like to exit the bathroom, and
He didn't wash his hands.
Nope.
Sorry, had to. All right, yeah, exit the bathroom.
yeah,
I don't know.
so
You
I-
might have caught something from using the sink.
Probably.
That's true. That's true.
that meter thing. Yes, does it show me actually? It's got that weird meter tracking thing. But
Hey,
yeah, I
don't worry
wanna
about
move-
it. Don't worry about it. You have enough
Okay.
movement to move within this room anywhere you want to.
And then I'll see that Enzo's friend has been pretty much knocked out and whatnot.
Oh yeah, you come out in the room. You see some blood sprayed up on the couch and against the wall. You can see the wall kind of cracked in where Enzo's body was thrust up against it by Wolf. His body is just on the edge of the couch, half on the ground, struggled breathing, bleeding from his face, is on death's door. You see Enzo pretty much up on the back of the couch against the wall, like just looking, panicking. He's like, almost hyperventilating and watching everything. You see the Doberman kind of glitching, sparking and smoking, turning towards Wolf, looking like it's about to attack. Everyone else hanging out.
And I know that the Enzo's friend has the agent that controls the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Would
would
I
have
know
said
that?
that.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
know that then. Yeah.
Can I try and take this dude's agent out his pocket and see if I can access it?
Oh sure.
Real
Yeah.
quick.
He can't even. I'm not even gonna make him fight with you. To any
What
type
is
of
it,
grapple. He's like
is it
so almost dead. So you can
Is
easily.
it
just-
like password or like fingerprint protected to get into the agent? Or
Oh yeah, no, it's password. You've got to basically encrypt, get into it. So
Okay.
give me a cyber or electronic security check.
All right. Where is that? Okay. Did we get a bunch of new +2s?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we got 5 right now. So if you want to use
Oh,
one,
and Wookie Kev gave another one. It looks like.
okay. so 6.
Oh, and
If you use one, that'll drop it down to 5.
and Gangthor gave one. You got 2 more +2s. Chat
Okay,
really,
he's-
chat really wants the new team to succeed at this. It looks like. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you use as
I'm
many
gonna
as you
have to throw in like 5 more Dobermans. Hold on. Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
All right, so I'm gonna use 1 + 2, and I'm gonna use 2 of my luck.
Nice.
So that should be like a +4.
Hell yeah, go for it.
All right. Where is it? All right. Yep. 22.
Nice. Yeah, you easily get into the agent. The password was 1234. Nothing clever. You get right in it. Now you've got on your next round. You can. In fact, let's streamline it. Let's do your cyber tech check because we know it's going to take 5 minutes if you're trying to hack this Doberman. Even though Wolf has almost killed it with 1 kick, it's amazing. But
So even with access to the actual user's agent, like I can't just get on his app and just be like, turn it off.
yeah, you know, give me your cyber tech check. We'll eliminate the 5 minutes of hacking.
All right, cool.
I like that. That's smart. That makes sense. Because it would be a cyber tech check to hack it, you know, but you're already in it.
17 for that.
It would go to the defender. I think 17 is what you needed. Let me just double check that. It would. Bear with me. Trying to speed read like a Micro Machine Man speaks. Hold on.
Oh, deep cut right there, Rob. Microman, auctioneer voice. Micro Machine Man.
Micro Machine Man. I usually talk pretty fucking fast for people, but yeah, I'm not seeing it here. I'm gonna say it's 17. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna
Nice.
streamline. It goes to defender. This thing's already beat to shit by Wolf. It'd be on a negative anyway, so I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna translate that to the DV and say you just barely get into it. Instantly, you sync it up as this thing was just about to kind of turn and pounce on Wolf, and it kind of glitches back and like just kind of turns towards you and sits next to you as it's like glitching and smoking and sparking, but it's synced up to you now, Face.
Awesome. Good boy. And then I just turn it off.
Nice and Phoenix.
Oh, I come out of the bathroom and just sit next to the gentleman that's like, oh, you caused this ruckus. Either we can take you back home in one piece, or we put you like your partner here, because you caused this.
Give me persuasion. I'm not seeing the death save on the NPC sheet in Fantasy Grounds. Again, I apologize. Chat, I know the cameras friggin' go gray every time I go over there, but it's a temporary glitch that's been happening.
I'm gonna use one of those +2s.
Let's see here. I know the
We
cameras
have
go
7
gray when
or
I
6
switch.
now. So.
Hey, chat, let me know when the cameras go gray when I switch over, when it glitches like that. Can you still hear our microphones? But yeah, what did you get on that persuasion, Phoenix?
Did it go through? There it is.
0.2.
Okay, cool. They can still hear us. Great. Awesome. So I'm going to go over here now. Second. Yeah, you, what did you say to him, Phoenix?
You caused all these problems. Do you want to end up like your friend or go home alive?
He just starts backing. He's like, oh, okay, no. And he's like looking at Janko. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. He's like panicking and he just kind of is giving up.
No, I got some
Okay,
zip
so does
ties.
that end combat then?
Well, right now it's Tom's turn.
Okay.
All right, so you guys want me to get Sanguinetti on the phone?
Usually, if you call Singularity, he won't like that.
I think we just bring him a pack home.
Yeah.
Suddenly, as you're talking about that, about calling, you hear a kick at the door, like someone's kicking the door, trying to kick it in. You hear some of the door crack. You even see the door kind of crack as someone kicks. Then they kick it a second time. It kind of cracks in a little bit more, and it doesn't fully break in. but it looks like, you know, whatever's out there, if it hits it again, it's probably going to break. It's about to break in, but somebody's definitely kicking the door in.
I'm gonna draw my gun.
So since I'm by the door still, it's still Tom's turn then?
No, it's now over to Nightshade.
You mean night shift me?
Or night shift, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so since I'm by the door with my club, I'll spin around and get ready to meet whoever's about to... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pop the door open. Standing there with my club in my hand. Ready to strike.
Yeah, you pop the door open, and you're looking at, you know, a solo. He definitely looks solo vibe, security vibe. You didn't see him earlier, but like memory of that Abramo family lookups and stuff, like you clearly seen him in articles standing behind members of the Abramo family and stuff, like he's part of that clique, you know? But you kick the door open, he's got a pistol in his hand. Let me just see real quick. Yeah, very heavy pistol in his hand. It looks like he has a shotgun strapped to his back. But he was just about to kick in the door again as you open it, and he just like looks at you like shocked as you open the door, and it's your turn. What do you do?
I am gonna just whap him with my, like, hit him with my club straight across the face as I'm pushing out the door.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna basically strike and move.
Yeah, give me your
fast
melee.
as lightning because I got the reflex of 8.
Nice.
So melee, I'm going to use my martial arts, which is special to the Plains Tribes natives. It deals with fast strikes and quick blows and all that with the club.
Nice.
Oh, crap.
Ooh. Yeah, you swing as he's like panicked. He's got his pistol. He's going to kick and just kind of like dodges as you swing past with the club and kind of step out of the room as he's confused and looking. He turns back towards the door. You still have another move, right?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and swing around with that club to catch him on the side.
Nice. Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to go ahead and use a +2 here.
Yes.
Got to beat a 14.
Oh, did it not roll? Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope. Nice, that's a hit. What timing on
+2,
Sirenscape too? Right when you rolled it, it was like shoot, bah! Like I heard it in Sirenscape. That was perfect.
So that's actually
good.
a 17.
Nice. Yeah, give me the damage.
Okay, so the club is medium melee. Oh, I don't have that number. Where is it?
Medium melee should be a 2d6, I think.
2d6. Okay.
I believe so. I think 1d6 is light, medium's 2, 3 heavy, 4 is like very.
That would be 8 points of damage.
8, nice. Nice. Yeah, you thud into him, and you can tell the damage got through his SP. It looks like he's a little heavier armored up than, you know, Enzo and Janko, hence kind of the security thug of the group, right? But you can tell the damage went through. You landed a nice blow to him. But yeah, he basically turns his attention to you, Night Shift, and basically pops off a round right at you with his very heavy pistol. So,
Very heavy pistols only have one shot, so I'm lucky. And I am going to dodge that. Evasion.
Gonna have to beat a 19.
Oh, fuck.
He's a solo.
Yep. Critical failure.
Ooh. Yeah, that round lands right into you. Let's see how much damage. Where is the damage? Oh, I should have rolled it right on the... No, because that would have been the chart. All right, I think I made a mistake on the NPC. I'm gonna manually roll this. Sorry about that.
Okay. That's 9 points. It doesn't even bust my subdermal.
Nice, yeah. Round just thuds into your body as he takes a few steps back, throwing down his pistol and pulling his shotgun around from the strap, arming himself with the shotgun. Over to you, Wolf. You hear all this ruckus going on outside. What are you doing?
Are they outside?
Yeah, I pushed
he's
him out
in
the
front
door,
of the
so
door.
we weren't boxed into that room, so you guys can come out. And
Okay.
I had a
Nice
feeling it
shift
was
force
security.
I'm going to move out and strike this guy then.
Nice,
How'd
yeah,
I
go
get
for it.
How do I get this thing to move?
Don't worry about it, man. I don't know how it moves either.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now, just for streamlining purposes. You should be able to just grab your token and drag it. But if not, we'll figure it out by next time. Like I said, big learning curve. And I just got the new rule set, this whole new Cyberpunk Red setup, and I only got to dive into it, a couple times with one of the other teams.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to move out there and. Oh, did that work? I think it did. I don't know what that was.
I just rolled evasion.
Okay, so I'm going to go to strike.
Ooh, that was a crit success. I saw a 10. Yeah, I would say
30.
30 is going to beat that. Yeah, yeah. Give me the damage.
So that's going to be 11. So martial arts strike.
Oh, that's martial arts strike? Nice.
Yep.
11, 6. Nice. Yeah, big blow to him. You can tell it did some damage as he grunts and kind of steps back, still holding onto his shotgun. You should still have a second move.
Alright. And I'm hoping to... That's not what I meant to roll. Yep, I guess it is. Okay, I missed with the second one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
What
he,
did I-
yeah, he crit succeeded on that evasion as your second blow. He just kind of dodges it, just barely missing your face. You hear all this ruckus going on outside. What are you doing? You just successfully got that Doberman 500 synced up to the agent that now you have possessed. You shut it down. You saw Night Shift step out, fucking up the solo. Wolf stepping out, also fucking up. Enzo's backed up against the couch, like still in a panic. Phoenix kind of got him to calm down. Or yeah,
We got these two windows here in the room, right?
yeah.
Can I move up to a window, open it up, and shoot at this solo guy that they're messing up outside?
Oh yeah, yeah. I would say.
Send the dog.
He tried it down.
Yeah, please. I know you guys want to try to keep the dogs. So,
he was trying to keep the dog in one piece, at least what's left of it. But
He
yeah,
already shut it down.
yeah.
if it becomes necessary, I'll definitely throw it out there. But I'm trying to save it for you guys.
No, I like that. I think it's tactful. You're respecting what the team mentioned earlier, and yeah, you can easily step up to one of those windows and just as you're moving up to it, you use your gun just to break out the window and take a shot. It's not bulletproof by any means. It's a dive motel. But yeah, give me your handgun. Is it your handgun?
Yeah, my very heavy pistol.
Okay, yeah, rate of fire 1. Yeah, give me your handgun.
All right, 21.
Nice.
That's a hit. Yeah, give me damage.
Now, rolling damage here. I haven't just where it says single shot. Just grab that.
Yeah, you can just yeah, on your sheet you should just be able to hit single shot or somewhere on there. I haven't seen on the new sheets where it is, but alternatively you can just go down to that D6, right click it, put it on 4, and toss that in the window.
Okay. Well,
And then next time that you update your character sheet, fuck around with it a little bit, see where the buttons are and how to use it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That way next time we stream, you know how to use it.
Oh wow! It rolled my handgun skill automatically when I rolled the attack. What the?
Well, yeah, if you roll it and you put the distance, I think, and stuff, it automatically does it all. But you already took the shot. We just need the damage.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so All right, so you said just roll a d6 in the.
Yeah, 46. So just right-click the d6, put it on 4, and toss it in the window.
14.
Nice. But that's still a great amount of damage. Hold on 1 second. Nice. Yeah, that shot goes off, thudding in him. You see him kind of like look in your direction and bring his attention back towards Night Shift and Wolf. Phoenix, what are you doing? You're muted. Oh, I think you're still muted. You're muted.
I know my
There you
mouse
go.
froze.
There you go.
My mouse froze. I couldn't get it. How much of life does he have on?
Who? Janko?
No, well we know he's dying.
Who?
I got Jackass here sitting here next to me in a panic. But how much of life does the guy, the shooter, the solo?
There's no telling. You know that. You know he's taken some damage. Yeah.
Because Phoenix never really gets involved in violence.
Yeah, she's not as much of a fighter. You know, she defends herself, but she's definitely not an aggressor. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. She does pop out. She does have her thing popped out because she was aggressively with him. So she does have her Wolver popped out. Just for the sake of craziness right now, because Phoenix is just like not a fucking another again. She's actually gonna run after him with her poker out and just go towards it, like running right with it out towards his neck. Just gonna charge at him.
The solo outside.
Yeah, as out of character for Phoenix, but she's on coke right now, and a sick coke, and she just pissed, and her pop-up is out, and she's just gonna go and just go right at him.
Is this are you taking a -8 to do a targeted shot at the head, or are you just gonna attack him anywhere?
No, I wasn't saying the head. I'm just like towards
Okay.
his like upper body. Not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
a.
Yeah, give me melee. Give me your melee.
Let's see.
This is.
Where is it on
Ooh, I got a negative
is it-
-1, and that's with a +2. Or I mean a -2.
How do I get it to roll it?
Your melee. Double click on melee
Yeah.
on the word melee.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm on the wrong page. I'm like, where is it?
It's on your skills.
Yeah,
I think it's also in your combat on the main page. But like I said, I haven't messed with the character sheets enough on the new one.
Yeah,
I haven't learned it all
I
yet.
realized I didn't have it on skills. I'm like, where is it? There,
Nice.
23?
Yeah, give me your damage. Yeah, he's all preoccupied. His evasion was a -1 and a -3 because of his seriously wounded state, which makes sense. He's being attacked by Wolf, by Nightshade, getting shot by Face. Like everyone's attacking him after he's kicking in the door. He had no idea what was going on. All of a sudden, there's an edgerunner team attacking him. You know.
How do I do the damage on that?
I think you did, didn't you?
The combat page, the last page, which is actions. It should have it listed there as a weapon, and then you click on the dice for damage.
Oh, okay. So I got to go to where my cyberware is.
Should be under actions.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh, okay. Action. Oh, okay. Nope, that's ability. Oh, damage. There it is. Did it throw anything? Oh, I don't have anything in there.
Okay. Yeah, you need to click it and put your pop-up blade there.
Oh, hold on. How do I get
Did
that
you
in?
load a pop-up blade into your character?
It's in my cyberware.
Well, whatever. Just give me 3d6. Just grab that d6 and toss that in there. Or 2d6, or is it 3d6?
Did I pass the right one? Is that it?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you hit him with the blade. You have a second move on that if you want. Ready to fire 2.
Oh, since I'm already on top of him, you can just pop him again.
Yeah, go for it. Give me your melee.
And the whole time I'm talking shit. I'm like, what's up?
Nice. Yeah, he evades the second one. Yeah, you take a swipe and he evades that second one. Tomcat.
All right, I'm gonna pull my medium pistol. Go for that.
Sure.
I'm gonna take a shot at the.
Don't shoot me. I'm there. Remember?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah.
It's a 24 you gotta beat on that first one.
No pressure.
No
All
problem.
right.
Don't forget your +2s and luck.
Yeah, we got
A bunch of them.
at least 4 +2s left.
Choke. Trying to find it on here. So, is it under actions or main now?
Which one?
You can just go to your skills and click handgun, really.
Yeah.
If you just want to simplify it and then roll the damage separate. But I do believe you can go over. I know on the NPCs, I can drop down on the weapon and hit the range and click it and it calculates it all together. I just didn't do that on the previous one. I manually did it, but.
Your weapons are listed under actions, then you can just click on the weapon.
Okay, but I'm gonna add one of the. I'm gonna use one of the +2s, and that was not a 26.
Yeah, that's a miss.
It's not a 24.
You got a rate of fire 2. Is it a heavy or very heavy?
That was medium.
Okay, yeah, you got another. You got a rate of fire 2. Just got to beat an 8. -3.
Ooh, no.
He says, I
Gun jam?
touche.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say the gun jams. I like that. That makes sense. Night shift.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with my club and just strike this sucker down. So we're gonna do my martial arts attack with the club. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a +2. That leaves us 3.
Nice. Oh no, cheer him to the other side. That was his evasion.
Yeah, that's a miss.
So that's yep. I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Can I use a +2
And
again
you're,
or no?
You're using.
Yeah.
I just noticed you're rolling martial arts.
Yeah,
You should roll melee.
melee. Okay.
Yeah, roll melee with that. Is the martial art for weapons? Is that what that specialized?
Yeah, it's a weapon skill with specifically with war clothes.
Okay, yeah, no, I get it now. Sorry, yeah, no, you can roll your martial arts if that specific martial art.
Yeah, it is
for
specific to that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed that earlier. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'll take it. You succeeded. I don't want to take that from you. That was my mistake. So yeah, 16 beats 14. Give me the damage.
Okay, and now that I know it's under actions, I will go ahead and. Nine points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, you club at him. You can tell you did some damage to him. He's not down and out though. Hey, there's another +2 from the Wookiee Kev. Shout out to Kevin, our official graphics manager at Cybernation Uncensored, rewarding the team here. But yeah, that blow doesn't seem to fuck him up, but he turns his attention towards you, Night Shift, and lays off a shotgun round at you.
Okay, evasion it is.
See, it's not going when I click on that. Yeah, for some reason on this NPC. Okay, whatever. Let me just do shoulder arms. Give me 1 second. That's a crit success.
Yeah, no, I don't dodge that shotgun blast.
Yeah, that shotgun blast lands into you. It is a shell. So let me check that DV. What did I get? Oh yeah, 22. That beats the 13. Yeah, and you don't dodge it. Everyone else that within that little area, who's out there? I forget. Wolf went out there.
Phoenix, Wolf,
went out
and
there.
myself.
Okay, yeah. Well, you already didn't evade it. So Wolf and Phoenix, give me your evasion. See if you can beat that 23
Where is evasion at?
in your skills.
Under skills.
Under skills? Okay.
All your
Yeah, it's
skills
under fighting
are on your
skills.
skills tab.
Under fighting.
Yeah, it's top right.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Tomcat wasn't out there. He shot from inside, right?
Yeah, face
Okay.
shot from inside as well.
Nice.
Got an 18.
What did Wolf get?
20.
21? Yeah, no. So yeah, let's do that damage. All of you take this much damage. 11. That's not bad.
That meets my armor.
Yeah,
Does
does
it
that
relate it, or does it have to pass my armor?
It's supposed to pass it.
11.
so no damage?
No damage.
So what? My armor is 7, so I got damage. Is that what it is?
Yeah, if your armor is
Yeah.
7, yeah, then you take 3 points of damage. Or 4 points
And
of
ablate
damage.
your armor by 1.
And ablate your armor by 1, yeah. So reduce your HP by 4, and then your SP by 1. But that's what he does. He takes that shot off at the team, and Wolf, back over to you. And he's just kind of stepping backwards. He's like, takes a couple steps back every time, but you can still see, keeping in mind, each round is only a few seconds long, so this is all happening within seconds. But as he's taking steps back and getting attacked, shotgun, you can tell he's still kind of in panic mode. His eyes are wide, but, you know, he is a solo. He's causing some havoc here. But what are you doing?
Ball breaking strike. 28.
Say, well, with the crit successes today.
Unbelievable.
Nice bone-breaking strike. Let me do the evasion. This is a -2, by the way, whatever I roll right here. And yeah, wouldn't even, with a +2, wouldn't even matter. Amazing hit, Wolf. Give me the damage.
Alright. So it's going to be 14 damage. Plus broken ribs.
Oh, plus broken ribs?
Yeah, because it's bone breaking strike.
Yeah, why don't you describe how you just fucked this guy up down to the ground? Like, that just did him in. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The one combo and hit that one down, just kind of pushing him over.
Nice. Yeah, all of you hearing the distinct sound of snapping bones as this solo just collapses to the ground, you know, shotgun falling by his side, very heavy pistol falling off, like just on the ground, just and like gasping for air, coughing up blood, and just instantly eyes roll back, just out. The broken bones must have fucked up some internal organs and things.
Punctured a lung.
Yeah, and then inside Phoenix, you basically see Enzo coughing up on some blood, and same thing, ironically, failing his death save right around the same time for his turn.
Jenko?
No, Enzo. Jenko was Abramo. He's the one that died. Enzo is the Sanguinetti.
We killed him?
Oh no. Yeah, sorry, Jenko.
Yeah, because we left him alive to take him
Yeah,
back
that's
to.
right. You threatened him up against the couch. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the failed death save
I was
goes
like,
to,
when did we kill
Jenko,
that
that's
guy?
right. Yeah, no, I forgot. Phoenix threatened
In the
him.
crossfire.
No. No,
The whole
you
time
threatened him.
Enzo's just been hitting synth coke behind us, ODing behind us, man.
No, he was in straight panic mode. Phoenix did intimidate the fuck out of him. I remember the gap being so great. So yeah, absolutely. He's curled up fetal position, crying, I would say at this point. But the failed death save
I think
does
he'd
go
be
to
peeing
Jenko.
his pants with all that action hitting so fast.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Jenko failed the death save, so last breath. But you're all there in a moment of silence as all the combat kind of settles, and now just as you're kind of getting back to reality, you notice like across the way, like just right across the motel. Hold on, let me adjust the visuals. Right over here, you basically see a door open, and you see a couple people step out in the doorway. See if I can get these tokens out there.
As I see that, do they look like they're part of that crew, or are they just like average Joes?
No, they don't look like they're part of the crew. The door opens, and it clearly looks like it's some type of corpo, like an exec. He has
So
kind
like
of
a looky-loo.
yeah, like business wear on, but all his shit is like unbuttoned and open and everything. He's like looking, and then right behind him you see like a female, kind of looking like Booster Gang wear, maybe a woman of the night, a woman of the street, can't tell, but kind of like looks over behind him, and like they're both looking, and he's like messing with his clothes, and then they like close the door and go back in, and then you hear from the side like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And then you see Biggie coming from the manager. The manager's office, like walking over to all of you.
I just point at this dude right here and I'd be like, this dude just kicked in our door, tried killing us. We had to defend ourselves.
And they
I'm
look
just like-
over at our little guy on the table and our couch and go, shh.
Yeah, and he walks up. "What the fuck? You know who they are? Those are the Brahmos. What the fuck?" He's like,
Hey man, all I know is we were in there having a party. Dude kicked in the door and tried shooting me.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hey, so, I'll poke my head out real quick and be like, these guys were attacking Sanguinetti family.
I don't care. Wait, what? Sanguinetti's?
Yeah, that guy that you just said is working with the Abrams or whatever, he attacked Sanguinetti family. I think you might want to calm down.
I wasn't fucking here. He turns around and walks back to the manager's office.
I'm gonna go pick up my puppy, and I say when we go get in the car.
Okay, so
True.
as we load up, I take that dirty towel that Phoenix gave me, wrap it around Yahoo's face and gag him, throw him over my shoulder, and dump him in the trunk.
Nice.
What were you saying?
I want to go ransack the other two rooms. Why were they in two
Okay.
rooms? Let's close that door, put the door back up.
Pull
Well,
the
it didn't
car.
get kicked in. It just got broken slightly.
Just
Pull
pop it
the
back up.
car around so we can throw stuff from the other two rooms in the back of it.
That sounds about right.
Okay. Well, I put Dumb Boy tied up in the trunk, so you can just.
And I
fill it
take
up
a
around him.
picture and I send it over to Mr. Hazlett. Like, we decided to give you a present, and send him a photo of his little jackass. And the other guy's all dead.
Yeah, you get a message back, Phoenix, and it says, "He's dead to me. I don't want a present like that. I already told you. Make it so he's dead to the rest of the world too." And then the rest of you, as you get that message back, Phoenix, he said you guys were making your way over to their rooms, the two rooms that they were in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you easily go over there. You don't even have to do a reveal, conceal, reveal, or anything. You easily get the key passes off of, Janko and Enzo, or the Solo, and you make your way over there. Getting into the rooms. Let me go over here again. Chat, bear with me. I know that it goes gray. Let me get some visuals here. And yeah, you basically get over to the rooms. You open up their main room. There's some clothes, some party favors. We'll say a little bit of synth coke, maybe some blue glass, black lace, like just random drugs and party favors. Some smash, some liquors. Any type of party favors you can think of. There's more than a handful of each in there. You also see the charging station for the Doberman 500. You also see some nice clothes that maybe Janko had. There's no weapons or anything in here, just like they were living in here maybe. And then when you check out the other room, you go in there and it looks like it's been kind of gutted. It's just kind of an empty storage room. And in there you can see like a table, a cot, a desk. It looks like maybe somebody was camped out or sleeping in there. It's hard to tell what was going on. You see like some clothes and stuff, and you see some cases of ammo and shit. Don't even have to do a deduction.
Maybe that was the Solo's room.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Don't even have to do a deduction. You kind of figure that out. But as you go through the room, let's go and see what's in this room. Again, chat, bear with me. I know the cameras are going to be gray. It's a temporary glitch. I know I keep saying that, but it's because I feel so bad about it. I hate taking the cams away, but it's all I can do. I got to go over here. Let's see. Let's see what's in these cases. You find some canned goods. So a bunch of canned goods in in a couple crates. You find a bunch of packs of pre-pack. So they must have jacked a food truck or something, or a transport. You find a chemical analyzer. And you find some computers. So there's a case of computers. And then you find some pawn shop receipts. And here's what we'll do is let's have who wants to be, you know, if everybody was searching this room and finding these items, let's have all 5 players roll a 1d10 and let me know who gets the highest number.
So
9.
Did mine go?
I got a 9.
9.
Phoenix cheated.
Phoenix.
Did mine not go?
Yeah, you got 9.
It did now. You got a 5. You rolled a evasion, I think, by accident. You had an 18.
Oh,
All
that
right.
was weird.
So who got 9?
Wolf and
3 of
myself.
us.
Okay.
Face.
Yeah, then you
And
3.
nine.
Yeah, you 3 who got 9, roll a d10 again. And let me know who gets the highest.
That would be me.
Night shift.
Nice.
Night shift. Yep, that'd
Night-
be me.
Look, I got Phoenix calling you Nightshade now. I fucked it up. Damn it. I
Nightshade, night shift,
Night
you know.
shift. It's
whatever.
interchangeable. It's just,
She's on coke. Hold
there
on.
you go. I was just gonna say, when you're on synth coke, you fuck it up. All right. Night shift. Give me a 1d10. This is how many pawn shop receipts you discover.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. So everyone gets 1, and night shift gets 2, unless he wants
Oh,
to
nice.
keep
That-
all
that
for
works out
himself.
pretty No, I'd split them up that way. That sounds fair.
Okay. So yeah, everybody gets a pawn shop receipt, and night shift gets 2 of them. You notice that all of them have different names, but it is the same location. So
Okay, that makes it easy.
no telling what that means or what that's about, but that's something that maybe will be discovered in a future side arc, maybe a future session. Maybe it'll come into play in a one-shot. I also am kicking around the idea of doing random side stream, sort of like the equivalent of a 24-hour cafe with some of these one-shot teams, just for mini side arc things to uncover some of the fun things we discover during one-shots. But for whatever it's worth, all of you have canned goods, pre-pack, computers, a chemical scanner, and pawn shop receipts.
Did that solo happen to have any very heavy pistol ammo on him by chance?
Hit it again.
Oh yeah, whatever. The solo had a very heavy pistol and a shotgun, and there's definitely we'll say 10 rounds of each in it, and 10 rounds of each in the room.
Nice.
If there's enough computers, I'm gonna swipe one because gotta play your elf online or whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody add a computer to their character sheet. Everyone add a chemical analyzer. Everyone add, a few. We'll say 5 pre-packs and 5 canned goods. And in the canned goods, I think we'll have fun with that too. Sometime very soon, maybe I'll come up with like a weird random canned food item chart that we can all roll on and see what we got. Maybe we'll do that on the Patreon or in the Cybernation Uncensored Discord, somewhere where we all are. I'll work on that by next month too. That'll be fun.
And I make sure the guys take the clothes. I'm like, you guys need clothes. Seriously, these are fancy.
I'll look at my now ripped up athletic shirt.
If you fit in
It's
them,
all
take them. If
center mash
not,
with
we
me.
can trade them.
Yeah, I'll look
You guys
at
I'll look for a shirt.
No,
I
just
don't
take
think-
them. If we don't, we can always trade them. I can always put up with the stuff that I accumulate.
them in the back.
Oh, by the way, who wants to take care of?
Oh, I have a suggestion. Wolf, you need to make it up to Mr. Sanguinetti, so you may want to take a picture and you take care of what's in the trunk.
Ooh, that's a very good idea. I love that idea. Wolf is definitely not on good terms right now with Nico Sanguinetti. He's been gone for months in Tokyo. To his own right, I mean, you guys went through some serious trauma and some shit exiting Team
Yep.
Veritas. But he is owned by the Sanguinettis. It's a no-no. So he's definitely, I think that's a great idea. Very clever, Phoenix. So I would say, yeah, you can take a video or picture or something of Wolf taking out Enzo. I'd love to hear how you do it, Wolf. How it doesn't have to be a roll. He's tied up. It's super easy. But how are you going to do it? Is it a video, a photo? How do you kill him? Is there a message with it? What are you telling Nico? How are you going to try to get back into good graces with Nico, Wolf?
Okay, I'm going to get Phoenix to video this, and I'm just going to hold him up and say, "I'm sorry if you feel wronged. I want to be part of the family again. Let's get rid of the bad and back with the good," and snap his neck.
Nice. Yeah, you send that
It was
in.
humane.
Yeah, within seconds though, you get a message back, Wolf, and it just says, welcome back to the family. Quick and simple. I like it.
I smile and kind of show it to Phoenix as we're walking out. Leave the body in the room.
Nice. And then
Move on out.
And then all of a
And I was
sudden,
wearing gloves.
yeah, and you all get together and you start making your way back to the firehouse home base. Wait, where are you leaving Enzo? You snapped the neck. Where's his body?
It was in the
just
trunk,
in
but I
the
guess he pulled him out and threw him in the
That's
other
what I'm
room.
wondering. You leave him in Night Shift's trunk?
No. I would have put him in the room if that was the case.
We were losing clothes.
I like
The
that.
room they were in.
I like that. Yeah, you leave him in the room. You start heading back to the home base. On the way there, Phoenix, bring, your agent goes off. 5,000 eddies appear in your agent, so everyone can basically get 1,000 eddies for the gig. Yep. And yeah, I'll just allow you. Just take a few moments. You get back to the home base. It's obviously shut down. It's nighttime. The brain dance is shut down to the public. The shop. You're with yourselves. You had a successful mission. You just met 2 new edge runners that you hired to help do it. They helped. Fuck hacking shit, killing people. Like, I don't know. Take a few minutes just to kind of role play our way out of this, and maybe say your farewells after paying your hired guns, and call it a night. How would you guys call it a night, or would you all hang out tonight and party now with your new friends, or how does this go down? I'll let you take it from here.
Are we going to the bar?
I just want to wash up some of this blood off of me and sew up my shirt.
Oh
change
yeah,
my
I want to
clothes.
wash the stink out of that room off of me.
We do have 2 spare rooms up there if you gentlemen want to change, and we can go out and have a couple cocktails.
I'm down for that.
I'm actually going to stay behind, and I'm going to try to work on this little Gucci here and get it set up for Wolf.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely make sure that I pass over the control on over the app and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I really had some doubts about you, Face, when you couldn't break into that phone. But then when Tom couldn't touch it either and agreed with you, made you look a little better. Now some great action in the net, cleared everything out for us. And hey, night shift.
Night shift, yes.
Anytime you want to fight with me, you come right on.
Thanks, man. And if you want, you could just call me Shift.
All right, Mr.
That makes it
Shift.
easy for you all. Instead of Nightshade, you just can call me Shift. Or tunes like that.
Okay,
They come out with new encryption programs all the time. New tech comes out all the time. Sometimes it just kind of throws you a little curveball. But as you saw, I don't get put down for very long. I got through there real nice.
I do have a thing with you, Tom. Tom, why did you take out the alley cats, BD? Really?
Do what?
Why'd you take out my alley cats, BD, that you had back there? I know we need new things, but you can keep the alley cats, BD.
Alley cat.
Yeah, come on now. Everybody knows alley cats.
I need some alley cats in there.
Can I get a copy of that?
See about getting you a couple new ones, all right?
Awesome.
Let's make up for it.
Nice. Yeah, let's end
Get
this.
the
Let's
with
end
the
this
snake
session with what was that, Wolf?
I said, make sure you get the one with the snake action. Just
Her recent one that's been going around.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Get the one. Get the one of her taking out her Bizarro clone self with her cyber snake attacking her. Yeah, crazy stuff. Anybody, make sure you tune into the Sirenscape Thursday stream tomorrow. 4 p.m.
Yep.
Pacific Standard on the Sirenscape Twitch
I
channel.
heard that was some really nice action between her and an alternate her. It was good stuff.
It's a great stream. If y'all haven't watched it, it's fantastic. You should catch it.
Oh yeah, but let's end the session with the team. Recapping a little bit, deciding to clean up. At least get the blood off. There's a couple rooms to crash out tonight. If everybody wants to go out and grab some drinks, sounds like everyone wants to get a little more familiar. Maybe head out somewhere, grab some drinks while Tomcat stays back. I think great fucking idea. I'm glad you remembered that, Tomcat. Fucking awesome. We'll talk about that off stream about what we can do about that Doberman 500. being functional. Maybe we'll do some rolls off camera, some tech abilities to see about fixing that thing and getting it going. Fucking great session, man, and Face getting that, you know, the agent. So now you've got the Doberman 500, getting all Phoenix remembering to search the room so you guys can grab some goodies, whether it's food and computers and just fun shit. I think very clever also taking the video and taking out Enzo to get back in good graces with the Sanguinettis. Yeah, I just thought it was great. I think it was great, you know, looking out and dealing with Biggie and just, you know, avoiding some different, you know, sticky situations that I kind of tried to put out there. I thought it was really good and kind of clever the way you guys handled some of these things. So, yeah, I thought it was great. And especially with 2 new players just kind of jumping into the team. Not just being a new team, new stream, Phoenix Rising, a whole new concept with the one-shots, but then bringing in 2 new players to dive in with the role play. I thought you guys did fucking awesome. I thought the chemistry, the chemistry was there even. Well, I mean, we've all kind of met each other through streams, right? We've all been kind of hanging out with all the streams. It's just now finally Bronx and Rufio get on this side of the stream.
Yeah, I know. This is my first stream debut, so I've never had my face on stream before, so.
Nice.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I've never done any live streaming. This is the first time for me. It was great, man. I definitely appreciated. Sorry for the you know, technical difficulties we had here, man.
Yeah, not your
I
fault.
think we did good trial by fire here, Rufio.
Yeah, once we started going, though, we were bam.
Oh, yeah.
And,
No, exactly.
Definitely.
I was gonna say,
You did really well.
My face burned out halfway through and I didn't realize it.
Oh. Yeah, no, and I was
I
gonna
had to
say,
turn on my
with
TV just to get some more light on me.
Nice. Yeah, with all the glitching at the beginning, I know, like, you know, we had that half an hour false start with the glitching. Everything was working fine till we went live. Then the camera audio issues and stuff. But hey, we got it fixed. And thank you so much for chat. You know, to chat for being patient.
Thank you.
You know, for
Thank you,
being
chat.
patient with us with all the glitching at the beginning, sticking with us, getting through our first one shot with the new team, and bringing in 2 new players. This whole new Patreon concept, doing the raffle every month. Like, I'm so happy that it worked out. Everyone joined and chat stuck with us even through the glitching, and then rewarded all those fucking +2s and things. Like, god damn, that like saved the day so many times. Like, so good. So good.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Well, hey, I want to thank my players for being part of it. I want to thank chat once again. I want to thank everybody tuning in. Shout out to all the sponsors, Fantasy Ground, Sirenscape, my top 2 favorite. Shout out to Low Key Maps as well. Finally got to drop in one of his maps once again. I know I tend to lean into Mind's Eye, you know, Theater of the Mind. But every once in a while I try to use a map. We're sponsored by a few map makers and stuff, and today I got to use Low Key Maps. Really happy about that. But yeah, thanks everybody tuning in. Make sure you tune in to Sirenscape tomorrow on Twitch, 4 p.m. Pacific. I'll be running Cyberpunk Red over there. And then Friday, and in the morning we have GM Diamond Dust is running her Elf Lions campaign right here at 8 a.m. Then you go to Sirenscape at 4 p.m. Pacific to watch me run some Cyberpunk Red. Then you come back over here at 6 p.m. To watch some Star Trek. And then Friday we have the High Riders campaign. Just tons of gameplay. Just make sure you check out Cybernation Uncensored, Sirenscape, and tune in all the time. Join us. We'd love to see you, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Cybernation Uncensored.